Hi, Smug. I don't know if I said it yesterday, but happy birthday. I feel like I forgot. I was there all day yesterday. But I don't know if I actually said it. Hi, Juice. No, I saw you in another chat saying that it was like one of the best birthdays you've had in a while. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I kind of feel that way about New Year's, where like the past 4 or 5 New Year's were like kind of shitty. And then the most recent one I had was just like, wow, this one was fucking awesome. Hi, Bits. Why am I forgetting my stretch? Knee lifts, that's what it is. I don't know how this stream's gonna go. I'm in a pretty bad mood. Proxy saw the ugliest Moogle he's ever seen in his life and sent me a picture of it and said, "This is you." And you know, it just really makes me feel like maybe our friendship isn't what I thought it was. And so we'll see how today goes. Oh my god, you and your new Moogle brothers look so ugly. Fuck you, Lost One. Hi, Lost One. Yeah, Proxy sent me a picture of it. And I'm literally just like sitting up. I'm updating my title. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing? Don't call that me. What the fuck? Is this world based off of anything? Seems cool. This is a Star Fox Assault map. So it's based on Cornelia, which is like a very classic level in Star Fox 64, but they have a Cornelia level in Star Fox Assault, where it's more of like just a box that you're fighting in. The map maker who did this map, they've taken like 3 or 4 of the battle stages from Star Fox Assault and uploaded them to VRChat. So it's not like the long line that you go through, it's like you're gonna fight Starwolf here in those stages. Hi, Icy Fire. My boss is actively making me want to strangle them. Hope y'all are doing good. Oh no. Is your boss being a dick, or are they just, like, oblivious to how, like, off-putting they are? Hi, Kisu. Because I've seen some bosses that are, like... They're good people. They're just doing something that's like... Bro, come on, can you, like... think of me for a second here? Hi, Pixel. I remember seeing one screenshot of a boss that was like, hey, I need you to do stuff today. So can you work a 3-hour shift and then take 2 hours off and then work another 3-hour shift? And it was like, do you understand how inconvenient that is? Neither. I just want to talk hands-on. Hi, Louie. Bendy's. No, actually, before Bendy's, let's do this one. I'm so bad. In Lost Epoch yesterday, I just made another Beastmaster. So I have 4 fucking Primalists. Which is so dumb, but it's so annoying switching between builds within the same subclass that I was like, man, it would just be easier to make a new one. So I did. I wish I would just play the Scorpion one. Because the Scorpion one's a legit build. I know it works. There's just like a build type I'm trying to go for and trying to make it work. And I think it's gonna devolve into squirrel build, which I don't want it to. What I really should be doing is playing Star Wars in my free time. Well, okay. I say should be doing, but Star Wars is kind of just work stuff. I Logitech. And so it's like, I shouldn't be doing that, because I should, like, have me time and free time. Bendy's. Just stop being addicted easy. Yeah, just stop being addicted. Last one joined. It shouldn't take them too long to find me. Anyway. There was many video game news things yesterday. And I'm not even gonna talk about all of them. Cammy stretch. You know, Smug, it was actually funny. You were playing Class of 09? And that's my graduating class. So I was looking at a lot of things in that game, I was like, oh god, people really did dress like that back then. This is just my graduating class. Wow, this game is depressing. I'm gonna go be a tolerable employee, take care of fellow nerds. I hope it goes fast, I see fire. Squats. I don't know if anybody's seen the visual novel that Smug was playing yesterday. That is a depressing fucking game.
Hello.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What do you mean? It was literally the greatest visual novel ever made.
Why would you say that?
It just was.
No, what was great about
I laughed so hard in my life.
Oh my god. You were laughing at Smug, not the visual novel. Hi, Global.
No, I was laughing at the visual novel. The visual novel is just the worst, most horrible thing ever. On purpose.
I think that makes you fucked up.
We already knew I was fucked up.
I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's very well written. But it's almost like a parody and a very depressing commentary.
That's what it is. It's just a social satire on 90s humor. And, I mean, that early 2000s humor and dating sims.
A visual novel about Ewan. Where does the gaslighting start? Ewan, your generation is a joke to him. That's what it sounds like, Lost One is saying.
Me and Ewan are the same age.
30 seconds down. Oh, I thought he was older. He's older by like 3 months. So, not really.
I'm older in the sense that, yes, I was born before you.
Yeah. Uh, 1 minute. I am not a fan of planking. 140. I'll keep my reasoning to myself.
No,
150.
now keep to it. You have to explain. Why do you think I was older? I was that much older than Yulin. Why am I the ancient one, and why is Yulin the baby?
50 more seconds. Because everybody thinks I sound like a 20-year-old.
I get that. I've got a lot of people who
40
say
more seconds.
I sound and act way younger than I am.
30 more seconds. Hi, love.
The fuck is a GG?
20 more seconds. 15 seconds. Ow. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Push ourselves. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We did 10 more seconds than
Pizza
usual.
thinks I sound like a grandpa. Big hands.
Oh. Ow.
Finally,
Because Yulin has a baby
finally made it.
voice. I'm the ancient one? I actually don't know who's older between Frey and Proxy. I feel like this has come up before, and now I don't remember. Hi, Archangel.
Doesn't matter. Freya, if you're the ancient one, you're cute as fuck. That's what matters.
Okay. I grab this and this. This goes here, this goes here. I put this here.
Can't hide in those pancakes. Freya, I see you. You dork.
Why did that window open? I had the world sound at 20 and it was still blasting.
I have the world sounds at 0.
Okay. This is Deepholm. The video has one comment that they really like the music. And I was like, I haven't listened to the music yet. So I will reply to that comment after I watch this video.
Deep Home, one of the ugliest zones in WoW.
Oh, you're wrong there. You think this is ugly?
Wait, what's worse than Deep Home? This is literally just rocks. This whole zone is just rocks.
No, it's rocks
This is
and
rocks
crystals.
the zone.
And a lot of the rocks are geometric and floating. Look at the foliage! The ground is covered in these, like, neat floating rocks, and you're, like, pushing them aside as you walk.
Nah, the Cata developers got to the zone and they were like, how can we do the least amount of effort? Everything's rocks.
I think you're so wrong. I think, hi, Master. I think this is the elemental plane. They can't really put much else but rocks, but for what is here is cool.
I have no idea what DRG is supposed to be.
Lost thinks all DRG is bad looking. Hi, Kayla. Have chat made the angle 12 in a while? We were walking at 12 incline yesterday. It was very hard. Meds time. Shut up, please. Scoots. But if you need meds, you should take meds.
I mean...
That's why I thought Vinci was older guy, too. Boy kisser
Matt,
indeed.
Deep Rock Galactus is a lot of rocks, but there are other shit in it besides rocks.
But there's
Each
other shit
biome
here.
is diverse. No, it's just rocks.
You're wrong,
There's
and you'll
only
see.
rocks here.
No, you're wrong. There's a whole mushroom section. There's a blighted mushroom section. There's a swamp.
You know what? I might be wrong. I did only play this in Kata, and
That was a while ago. Hi, Lefty. Lost One is wrong. The ugliest would be the Barrens. I don't think the Barrens is the ugliest because it does have the Oasis sections. What would be the ugliest zones? I feel like... Oh, Lost One DC'd. Durotar, then? Durotar is kind of ugly, but it got revamped in Kata, and, like, it's better. I feel like the ugliest is going to be from Burning Crusade, because those are the oldest. How am I doing? I'm doing good. So I'm prepping a few extra routes for post-day 250 filming. I've got all the routes, Kayla. You don't need to do any routes, because I've already mapped them all out. Though I do appreciate that. What would be the ugliest zone? Maybe I should distinguish between, like, gameplay-wise what's the ugliest? Because, like, if it's old and it's got, like, a lot of fucking corners showing and, like, things don't match up well and bad textures, then anything from Burning Crusade is going to be the ugliest. But aesthetics-wise, then Barrens might be... The Badlands can be kind of gross. There's, like, fucking nothing there but dirt. It does have the cool Deathwing section now. But other than that... I know some places that would be nice extras. Okay. I don't know, I just hate deserts, Ella, but Oldham has some interesting structures and its Oasis stuff. Hi, Wrath. I normally hate deserts, but I've seen a few games that have interesting deserts, and now I'm like, oh, there's good and bad deserts. So, like, Tanaris. Oh, Tanaris is an ugly zone. Tanaris is a zone that, like, it's just sand dunes. They have, like, one bug hive. No, they have two bug hives. And a pirate bay. And other than that, Tanaris is just kind of blah. But, like, Vol'dun. Vol'dun's kind of nice. It has the Oasis, the Cursed Pirate section, the Sethrak, the Temple to Akunda. There's a lot of stuff in Vol'dun that I'm like, this is cool. Yeah, Tanaris is ew. Tanaris is very ew. Another good desert is Oldham, which you mentioned. Ratem in PSO, I think that's a pretty desert. Star Wars Desert, Tatooine is pretty fucking ugly. Well, no internet, so looks like no Star Wars today. No, Lost One, it's gonna come back. Please. It's gonna come back. Oh no. It happens once a week. Video's Desert is cool, but it's the second worst place in the game. I haven't seen it yet. This is karma for calling rocks ugly, Lost. No! I don't know. So all of these floating rocks here, this is foliage. So, like, as I walk through them, you'll actually see them get pushed to the right and left a little bit. And if I turn down the foliage slider, the rocks actually, like, disappear. So I'm like, oh, that's... I don't know why them being tagged as foliage is really cool to me. But I find that really cool. There's a place in the BDO desert I want to take you. The worst is the ocean, honestly. I have seen games do oceans in a cool way. So, WoW has done ocean twice. The first time they do it, they intend for you to walk along the bottom, and they literally, you literally walk along the bottom, and they give you a breathing buff and a speed buff that makes getting around the ocean way better. And it's okay. The second time WoW does the ocean is Nazjatar, which I don't know if you ever went to Nazjatar, Kisu. That is a very cool zone. BFA is a trash expansion, but Nazjatar is really fucking cool. Guild Wars 2, anytime they do oceans, I hate it. Because, yeah, you don't give you a speed buff. So you're just, slowly swimming along the whole time. Like, oh, I hate this. Hi, Aeon. Won't be here for long. Have a great day, though. Oh, yeah, the ocean is not fun to be lost in. Also, you brought up Tatooine, and it made me think of this rant I have about Star Wars. Let me hear it. It's the most ignored part of the game. It's very buggy. Yeah, no, you need to sail in ours. I haven't been, actually. So many busy people today. Kisu, you should go check out Nazjatar, just to, run around and explore it. Because what they did is... It was Greymane and Nathanos. They were having a fight out in the ocean, and they ended up above the area of Nazjatar, where, Azshara and, the Naga capital had become. And she just uses the Tidestone of Golgamesh, or whatever his name is. She uses the Tidestone to just move the ocean away. To not just, part the waters in, a path, but in, a mile circular area. And so all these ships just suddenly don't have water beneath them, and they just fucking crash onto the reefs. And it's this area, it's like you're in a bowl on the ocean floor, but there's no longer water there. So, all the fish have fucking, died or stayed in the water. And all the things that could walk along the bottom are there. So, there's crabs, sea giants, naga. But you look in any direction, and you just see this giant wall of water being held up by magic that looks like it could crush you at any second. Nazjatar is whoa, this is such a cool zone. You should go there yourself, or, if you want the really fast way to see it, you should go down below to the YouTube video and skim through that real quick. Because we walked through it. Tacos? I could use a taco. Vashj'ir is really pretty, though. For me, it depends on which section of Vashj'ir you're in. The Kelpthar Forest is really pretty. The second section, which I always forget the name of, with the Night Elf ruins and the shellfish, that's also really pretty. Once you get to the Abyssal Zone, this is where it starts triggering my, fear of the ocean. I'm like, oh, I don't like it here. I don't like this anymore. I hate the third zone, where it's just so deep that you can't see the surface anymore. It is pretty. There's a trench in the third section that's, bioluminescent and, this really pretty blue. But overall, I hate the third section of Vashj'ir. So every protagonist in the movie set is from a fucking desert planet. They are way out away from the core world, have no idea what's going on with the rest of the galaxy, have almost no understanding of the Empire or the threat facing the galaxy. And they're all fucking useless. Luke is the most self-sufficient, but even then, all of them are almost completely reliant on their allies to actually get anything done, because they are too dumb, lack any skills, or have no self-control. Hold on. Is Rey from Tatooine also? Because I haven't seen 7, 8, 9. There's no way they put her from Tatooine as well. No? Okay. Because at that point, it's like, we can't keep hiding the protagonist on Tatooine. She's from a different desert planet? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, if you swam outwards of the area to the whale sharks, even that freaks me out a little. Oh, I know a few areas of BDO Ocean that's still a big old nope. You can go fuck yourself still. She's from a different planet. That's crazy. What scares me with the ocean, Kayla, which maybe I shouldn't be telling you of all people this, but what scares me is the thought of drowning. So, like, when it's really bright water and it's crystal clear and you can see exactly where you are and you know where the surface is, doesn't bother me. When you start getting in, like, murky water, where it's like, you know, if you got jostled around, you might not be able to tell which direction up is, that scares me. And when you go in stuff, like a underwater cave, or like a sunken ship that's underwater, something that you could potentially get stuck in, that really freaks me out. I sail in BDO to help lower my fear of the deep sea. I got no issues with that, Ewan. I nearly drowned 3 times. Oof. I swim in caves in BDO all the time. I fucking hate swimming in caves in games. In Twilight Princess, when I use the big key to unlock the boss door in the water temple, it's just a hole in the ground. It's just hole with water, and it's so dark you can't see what's in the hole. And that shit was so horrifying to me. I had to, like, work up my courage for, like, 5 minutes before jumping into that. And Rey's the fucking worst. She's so useless. Like, they had Kylo Ren and Finn as these amazing characters they could have built on and just did nothing with them. I'm eating bagel bites, well, off-brand Sam's Club kind, but I like them more. That's how I am with yogurt. There's, like, all of these yogurt brands in the store. And then my local grocery store does, smooth strawberry and smooth vanilla, and I'm like, these two fucking rule. I have a box of Dino Nuggies. Hell yeah. I had a cinnamon swirl bagel before stream. And then when I woke up at like 4 or 5, I don't remember when I woke up, I had a burrito. I don't have a fear of drowning, but I do have agoraphobia, so I feel the same about caves. Yeah, it is. Drowning just... I get so uncomfortable at any, like, situation that puts me near it. So, like, I live on a lake. I have not gone swimming in this lake. In Texas, I had a pool in the backyard. Never went in the pool. And, like, the pool is something where I shouldn't be scared at all. But just being in the water, it's so uncomfortable for me. Oh, so don't kidnap you onto one of my naval ships and take you to deep out to sea? I could probably handle being deep out at sea. Where it's like, we're still above the surface? That probably wouldn't bother me. If it's a submarine, that's probably gonna start bothering me. And so, like, just the other day, Foss messaged me and he was like, how much to pay to get you to play Barotrauma? And I was like, fuck you. And then I made him a deal that I don't expect him to fulfill. I'll make sure Yuland has a map first to escape. Oh. Hi, Sir Noble. You ever been to that sailing map in VR chat? There are a few sailing maps. I probably haven't been to the one that you're thinking of, because it sounds like one dedicated to sailing, and I know I've been on one on a boat, but it was more like a fishing map. I have been to, it's one called, like, the Ocean Experience, where you're in a submersible, and then, like, a bunch of, like, thalassophobia monsters go in front of your submarine. And I did not last through that. I basically Alt F4. I didn't Alt F4. I respawned to home and got mad at the person who took me there. That's one of the trips you could film. To Ilya Islands from Velia. Reaper Leviathan. I don't remember what it's called. It's like Ocean Experience or something. Well, here's another thing, Kayla. I can't do any boat rides for the channel. If it's a sailing video, it's like, well, we're not really walking for this, so I'm not interested in filming it. So if one's like from this island to this coast, I'm just not gonna do a video of that. There's a place in BDO that you have to swim down to get into. But there's not really a safe path through, so no need to? The underwater ruins? Yeah, that just sounds awful. Yeah, Cycrea. I can't believe Lost One's internet died. I thought he was gonna come, like, right back. What I'm thinking of is about sailing with semi-accurate winds and a couple large islands to explore. Wait, that sounds cool. Next time we do world exploration, which is probably this Friday. We should check that out. I need to check Postbox. I think today is Core's friend's debut. Oh, it's so fucking hard to click on things while walking. Please. Oh, I think I got it. There's nothing about it in her post box. Okay. I can't remember if that's today or tomorrow. Cycrea has 2 floors too. If he's in the west, I can see why his internet is down. He's in Texas. Nope, just going to suffer all day. No. Tuesday? Okay. Cycrea has 2 floors, the upper floor and the abyssal floor. I don't like that it's called the abyssal floor. Hi, Bumble. Hello, awesome streamer. I'm an Xbox and Switch player. Your model looks beautiful. Thank you. I would have gone deeper into this cave, but this fucking worm makes it very difficult to go further at a walking pace. Neither do I. Everyone just calls it lower? What's happening in the west? Is there like a major outage for one of the ISPs? Where are you going? Winterstorm? Right now, Bumble, we are walking through Deepholm. We're not really going anywhere particular. We're kind of just walking to walk 5 miles a day. Be fit and healthy. But this is Deepholm. This is from the Cataclysm expansion of World of Warcraft. Long time ago. We're getting to a point where we're almost done making WoW videos. We've got Cata to do, then Wrath of the Lich King, then Burning Crusade, and then base vanilla. But we've already done all the other expansions. I'm fine and I'm Western. It was super windy and then it's been really snowy since. I'll have to put a TikTok and neat stuff for you to see later. Let's just drop Yuland off in the City of the Dead. No! Alright. I feel bad kicking him while he's down because his internet's out. Here's a good reason, here's a good example of why Lost One is wrong about Deepholm being ugly. a lot of these rock columns that we'll see along this ramp here, they're like breaking apart and reshaping. Because the elemental rock here is just like unstable. Final Fantasy Online, come to Xbox. I've been playing Final Fantasy Online. We've done every single zone in Final Fantasy XIV. So after this video, it'll go to a random video on my channel. And we might be walking through an FF zone. He'd be fine. That's a new area. Oh my god. I'll take him to jail though, Keck. Nito, have you been liking it? Nah, fuck me. I hate to kick him while he's down. Proceeds to kick him while he's down. Look, I was going to talk about it when he was here, and then he wasn't. And so, like, what? Am I supposed to just hold it? I like it a lot. Hell yeah. I think it's right... It's either here or, like, around the corner. But we'll see a really cool rock formation. And there's a bunch of them that do this in this zone. So the place in the desert I want to take you is a place known as Titium Valley. It's a combat zone, but it's not overly hard. If I'm going to a combat zone, it'll be when I'm leveling or when I have someone like you with me, Kayla. Not Titty Valley. All you need is a little clear out. These rocks here. There's like these pillars that just like, they break apart and then they just snap back together. I hate going out there for the damn bird. Titty Valley sounds nicer. So I don't play anymore. I got meds for you. Bits doesn't need meds. The carpet is just soft. No meds, fuck you. Whoa, violence. Oh, I see. Kisu spells woe that way. I understand. The damn bird is gone. Look at it. Look at it. That shit's cool! Whoa. Oh, that's a way I forgot. I don't know why it bothers me, Kisu. It really shouldn't. WHOA is the original way to spell it. And 20 years ago, you'd be marked incorrect if you spelled it the other way. But then over time, people have just put the H at the end so often, because it makes sense to them. That it is, by Merriam-Webster's, been added to an acceptable spelling. So now they are both correct. And that's, you know, that's the way language works. They are both correct. Nothing is wrong with it. But it's one of those things that, like, I learned when I was, like, 16 or something, and I was like, oh, I know the correct way to spell it. The proper way. You're all just wrong for putting the H at the end. Oh. And then I was like, wow, nobody likes people like that. And I stopped being like that. But at the same time, in like the little back corner of my head, I'm like, well, H at the beginning is still better. What's wrong with my way? Absolutely nothing. He's just dumb. Oh yeah, well, I still use the Oxford comma. Euland is so easily amused. What a cute baby. Well, you're just superficial lost. You can't see the beauty in rocks and geology. Kayla and I will probably shoot at each other and not care who's in the way. No. Alright, I have a question for you guys. You raid Area 51. You're in there, and you come across 4 items. The Infinity Gauntlet, the Death Note, the Omnimatrix, and the Dragon Balls. Which one do you take? Last one is definitely neurotypical if you can't see the amazingness of rocks. Not even if Core's in the way. Core is cool, but Core isn't safe. I find the sexiest alien and steal her. You can only take one of these 4. Death Note? Wow, that's like the worst choice in my eyes, Bits. Oh, Matthews. Wait, someone type out the options? Death Note, there's about to be elite mass dropping. Mod, take a poll. I don't understand why you guys are saying Death Note. Hi, Elder. Good thing I didn't ask you. You can literally take the Dragon Balls and just make a Death Note. You could make 2 Death Notes. The Dragon Balls is like the easy answer in my eyes. Alright, so here's the question, Elder. You raid Area 51 with the mob that Naruto runs into Area 51. You come across a room that has 4 items, but you can only take 1. The Infinity Gauntlet, the Death Note, the Omnimatrix, Ben 10, or the Dragon Balls, all 7 of them. You get to take 1. What were the options? I stopped listening after Area 51. Kill the rich, Death Note, what? The Dragon Ball, you can only have 1 wish, though? Can't make pull on mobile bits, damn. Dragon Balls are 1 use. What other games do you play? So if I'm streaming, it's going to be VR chat. Me walking and just chatting is what my content is for streaming. Every 50 days, I will play a new game, and that'll be a long stream, but that's typically where we've been playing a little bit of Lethal Company, though. Does the gauntlet have the stones in it? I don't know if I should say yes or no. Let's say yes. Let's say the gauntlet has the stones in it. Dragon Balls wish for more Dragon Balls and use them. I would get the Dragon Balls. And I would wish for, like, a Dragon Ball teleporter with infinite uses. Just this magical device that can, like, you know, after a year, just plop, the Dragon Balls are here again. Isn't it 1 use in your life, or am I remembering wrong? I think it's 1 use per year. And then they split up and have to be collected again. I'd be using the Death Note to kill others in a scary way, freak deaths. 1 use your whole life. Well, they keep using them. Bulma herself has used the Dragon Balls like fucking 10 times or something. I think you can only be resurrected with the Dragon Balls once. I did remember wrong then. I'm not sure that I'm a good authority on this, because it's been a while since I saw it. So this would need to be something that, like, somebody wikis it. Or some real Dragon Ball nerd would need to show up like Osenta. Yeah, they keep coming back to life. When it doesn't matter, I'd probably choose the Omnitrix. Because then I can fuck hot alien babes. Yeah, where's Reaver when you need him? Here's the thing. I would take the Dragon Balls. And if I was like, man, I really have more than 1 wish, I would wish for a way to collect the Dragon Balls every year, if I could. I would gather up my thoughts, and I'd summon the dragon, and I'd be like, alright, dragon. Can I wish for, like, next year? If I collect all the Dragon Balls again, do I get to re-wish? And he'll say yes or no. If he says no, I'll be like, okay, here's my 1 wish then. If he says yes, I'm wishing for something that can teleport the Dragon Balls to me. Not something quite the level of, like, the Dragon Ball Tracker, but I want more, because I don't want to go finding all the Dragon Balls. I just want to fucking magic them to me. But what if you get an incurable space STD? If you have the Omnitrix and you get an incurable space STD, you just switch to an alien that can be immune to it and remove it from your body. Just switch to, like, an ooze, isolate the disease in you, and then... So the Namekian balls can resurrect more often and give 3 wishes. The Earth balls have 2 wishes and can use them multiple times per person. Wishes are limited to the strength of the dragon. Yeah, so I actually didn't know that the Earth Dragon balls could be used twice. I thought it was 1 use. Did it used to be 1 use? And then Piccolo and shit, I'm forgetting what his name was. But the good half of Piccolo, did they fuse and then it became 2 wishes because the dragon got, like, improved? It used to be 1, then Dende made it better. Okay, so it was Dende. I'd go for the Dragon Balls and wish for the ability to teleport everything everywhere. I would get the Dragon Balls. I would wish for perfect body. Ageless, around the age of a 23-year-old. Hairless, so like, oh my god, get rid of all the fucking body hair that I don't want. Make it so that it can perfectly fucking, like, digest sugar into nutrition, so, like, I can just eat fucking cookies and cake all day and stay slim. Just, like, this perfect, unnatural body that's hot as fuck and healthy as fuck. And that's 1 wish. Second wish would be bring the Dragon Balls to me whenever I want. At the end of their year cooldown. And if the dragon's like, you can't do that, then I'm like, alright, just give me the fucking pile of money. Hairless, the monkey paw curls as you go bald. Well, no. So I'm saying hairless to get through my explanation of it. But, like, you have to be very specific with this type of thing. You would say something like, hairless except for the head on my hair, but also exclude facial hair, so no mustache, beard, chin, neck. Keep the eyebrows, keep head hair, keep scalp hair, get rid of ear hair. I don't know if you guys have ear hair. I could get like 1 or 2 hairs just in each ear that I have to pluck now and then. It's like a deal with the devil, be precise down to the word. Well, here's the thing. The dragon isn't, like, a dick. Like, typically he's like, okay, they mean this wish, and let's give them what they want. But, like, I'd be specific so that he'd be like, yeah, okay, sure. It could also be like, hey, read my mind, that's the body I want. And he's like, god damn, that was a fucking essay. Alright. As you wish, or whatever the dragon says, I forgot. That would be wish number 1. A vain, selfish wish of beauty. The person next to me is going like, dude, you didn't cure world hunger? Oh, we'll do that next year, come on. God damn it. Now I feel like a dick and I'm supposed to wish for something like, remove greed from the world and everybody's down with a perfect utopia of, like, sharing resources and billionaires stop existing. Now I feel like I'm just a dick if I don't wish for something like that. Yeah, wish 2 would be a wish of body. Hi, Core. Bits, what do you mean by safe? Well, so Bits and Kayla are shooting guns at each other. And if you're in the way, you're in the line of fire, Core. You're not safe there. You know what mine would be with those? Expect Putin to cease existing. I don't think that's necessarily a bad wish. I just think it's a fruitless wish. Because, like, while Putin is bad, there's many, many world leaders that are bad. I don't know if you guys have seen the stuff between Trump and Biden lately, but holy shit. It's scary that that's what this country is headed toward. Not to get into politics. I think a better wish would be, like, remove greed from the world. Remove, like, make it so that people are genuinely altruistic and, like, wish for the betterment of society and not just themselves. Remove corruption. Yeah, things like that. You'd have to really think on, like, how to word that and what would be a way to bring about that in a magic wish, but killing one guy isn't going to solve it. Because, like, even if that helps Russia, there's going to be 50 replacement Putins that spring up right in his place. You could teleport anything anywhere. You could teleport him to space. True. Especially fix all my health problems. Fuck the world, I want to look hot. See, the problem with choosing the Dragon Balls is that, like, forces for the rest of it into existence. So now you got Super Saiyans everywhere and shit. Well, no, Matthews. All of them already exist. There's already Death Note and Shinigami. There's already aliens with the Omnitrix. There's already Saiyans and all that stuff. And there's already the Infinity Gauntlet and all those fronts. They already exist. You're just choosing to grab one. I'd wish for everyone of age to be employed at a job they enjoy. I don't want a job, though. Without a spacesuit. Wolf Mommy, hi sweets. Did I say high tech? I don't remember if I did. I want to make doubly sure I did. High tech. Now, if I were to wish for myself. Hi, Gail. I would wish for, like, a utopia with universal basic income that worked. I would wish for a system where, like, nobody needs to work. Everybody has housing, food, clothes provided. We live in a world that's like WALL-E, where robots and automation take care of everything. But people have the option to work. There would be jobs that people need to work for, and the people that would want to work do those jobs. So, like, my father is somebody who, this guy needs to fucking work. He retired when he was, like, 55, and he immediately, like, started doing consulting work after a month. He literally can't sit still and not be working. And anytime I talk to him, he'll be like, oh, no, you know, I wouldn't work if I didn't have to. And it's like, all right, well, why didn't you stop? Oh, yeah, need something to do. Okay, Dad. But I would be choosing to teleport them the surface of Venus. Fuck you, Elon. Hi, Baldier. Elon cute, Elon fine. It's a shame all this walking lost him his femboy behind. We're gonna get it back. We're gonna do a lot of squats and do it. We're gonna get it back. Hey, Yulin, hold these bullets? No, I don't wanna. Are you going today, Yulin, in chat? I'm great. I woke up a little earlier than I would have liked. I woke up and played Lost Epoch for like 2 or 3 hours. I made another Primalist. It's my 4th one. This one's also going to be a Beastmaster like my first character. But I didn't want to deal with, like, switching builds and gear between setups. They don't really have profiles set up in Lost Epoch yet, which is fucking annoying. I got it to about level 25. It's working so far. It's been my easiest character to level with. We're gonna do this walk. Time to give Yulin butt implants. No, I can just do squats. The quest to find Yulin booty. Chat volunteer to help. Oh my goodness. I'd wish to have the knowledge and talent to finish all the projects I want to do and keep doing that. Nope, the fast route. We have so much time to do the hard work route. And we found a way to do it in an enjoyable manner. So, like, working out doesn't feel like working out. When I walk on a treadmill for 2 hours, it doesn't feel like exercising for 2 hours. It's great. Should we send Core tacos? Core will always be down for tacos, probably. Sapphire. Tomorrow, right? That's tomorrow? I couldn't remember if it was today or tomorrow, and Noble was telling me tomorrow. Sapphire tomorrow? I can't wait to meet them, Core. I I watched that, the VR shoes video you sent me also, Core. So Core sent me this video of, a company called Free Aim VR, and they are making shoes to walk in place. So you basically attach them to the bottom of your shoes, and then when you walk around in VR, you'll, like, walk in the space you are in VR chat, or whatever VR game you play. But in the real world outside of VR, the rollers will keep you in the same place, and they're somewhat automated so that it knows, like, here's the center of your play space, and there's a circle around you. As you get further and further from that center, it will, like, move you toward the center. So if I was just walking like this, it would basically be driving backwards to keep me at the center. And if I stop, it will, like, gradually slow down to a stop and, like, kind of keep moving, like, an extra 6 inches or so to help you balance. But they seemed really cool. I don't think I would use them for my streams. As cool as they would save so much space compared to this treadmill. But, like, I wouldn't have a way to do incline. Of course, it doesn't feel like exercising. You have all the cute chat to entertain you? Exactly, Baldier. Exactly. See, you guys think I'm here to entertain you. No. The whole point of the stream is for you guys to entertain me. But how about 300 pounds of homemade tacos? She might freeze them and get through them eventually. Sapphire, whoa, Riot. Look. This is a stream built on the concept of let's get what we need from each other. I'm gonna use you to fulfill my needs, and you are encouraged to use me however you see fit to fulfill your needs. Wow, this sounds like talking about, like, sex or something. Okay? We are mutually exploiting and using each other for what we want. We're not really caring about the other person. We're just taking what we need. I'm not making it better, am I? I'm going to make you eat pizzas to get fat. I do like pizza. I don't remember the last time I had pizza. I don't think it's been quite a year, but... Use the good boy to fulfill your needs. I want more emotes. Chat cat. We need to find a way to make milk-flavored za. No, we don't. Milk can stay milk. I don't like milk-flavored stuff. I just like milk. Milk goes well with things. I don't need stuff to, like, be made out of milk and ruin the taste of milk for me. I love Miss Jackie. Oat milk? I've tried soy milk. Didn't... Well, let me take a drink first. I tried soy milk. It's good for, like, 2 glasses. And then when I start drinking it more, I'm like, alright, this taste is, like, very quickly fading and I don't like it anymore. Alright, what do I have in my notes? Global sent me a reverse centaur. I don't know if Global is still here, but they sent me a video of a guy making a claymation figure of human body centaur top half. And it was just like, what the fuck is this? Core cat taxed. Oat milk, it's terrible for mac and cheese. Huh. What do you mean cat tax? Cat Hoshi tax? Is that like Core is collecting funds for the cat tax so that everybody gets to see more Hoshi? Or is that like Core has to pay the cat tax and show Hoshi off more. So that everybody gets to see Hoshi more. Both? Soy milk, that is? Oh, okay, okay. I haven't made mac and cheese for a long time. Oh, here's a funny story. Good for ice cream, though. Why? Hoshi is tax exempt. Here's a funny story I saw yesterday. So, when National Geographic was filming Planet Earth 2, the nature documentary, they were filming the Saiga antelope in the savannah of Africa, I believe. I think that's where the Saiga is. It might be in tundra areas. I forget where the Saigas are. They found this massive herd, and they were like, okay, our goal is to get footage of a Saiga giving birth. And Saigas are like, they're like deer, gazelle, antelope, kind of like that. And so they found a bunch of they spotted a bunch of pregnant ones in this massive herd. And they just kept an eye on them. So that if one of them started giving birth, they'd have footage of it. For 3 days, they watched this herd. However, they picked the absolute worst time to watch this herd. Because it was right when a disease got introduced to the herd. I don't know where the disease came from. But what ended up happening is that, and when I say massive, I mean like 200,000 Saiga. What ended up happening is that 150,000 of these deers, these Saiga, died over 3 days. And so these poor fucking photographers are out there just like, all right, we're out here to get footage of one giving birth, the miracle of life. Everybody do your best, you know, for nature, yay! 3 days later, they have literally just seen so much death. Just 150,000 dead animals. Just, like, holy shit. I don't know if they were, like, you know, dropping by the second, or if it was like, you know, alright, they laid down for the night and 50,000 of them didn't get up. Waste of good meat? No, it'd be tainted at that point. It's all contaminated. And I imagine it didn't go to waste, right? It's in nature. So, like, I imagine a lot of it got picked up by scavengers. A lot of it became nutrients in the ground. There's no waste in nature. Carrion birds? But 150,000. Wait, what killed them? Disease. It was just a disease that this colony or herd of Saiga just didn't have any resistances to. They didn't have any, like, antibodies, or they just died. It literally just fucking annihilated them. And so the story is they went out to film, you know, a Saiga giving birth, watched for 3 days, and saw 150,000 of them die. The femboy infection. No! The miracle of life, baby. The circle of life. Another story I saw, which is less of a story and more of like somebody we know. So Paper Bag posted this on Twitter. It's so wild. Somebody messaged me. For anyone who doesn't know Paper Bag, they're a friend of ours. They also stream. They're very cute. They post a lot of thirst content. You know, take it or leave it. But somebody messaged them. Just sent them porn. Just literally sends her porn. And she's like, ew, cringe. And they're like, it's not cringe. It's appreciated. I know you like it. And they're like, no, I fucking don't. and the person's like, I know the content you post and that you appreciate stuff like this. You're going to tell me that you don't like porn? This is the height of humanity. Everybody loves porn. That is a real line they used. This is the height of humanity. And like, Paper's just reading this just like, what the fuck? And like, I'm just, they posted the conversation to Twitter, and I could not stop laughing at this. Was it core porn? I don't think core porn exists. Well, I guess there's artwork of core, but no, I think it was like a literal Pornhub video. I didn't get to see the porn. But you're going to tell me that you don't like porn? This is the height of humanity. It's just like, what the fuck is dude talking about? This dude literally thinks he's like Gojo and like enlightened above humanity or something. You did say use me like you want. I did. Gross. Was it core porn? Corn. I don't, not really. We didn't need to see little bro cook. Hardcore pornography. Hi, Strog. It was... I just can't get over the height of humanity line. That's just like, dude, what are you talking about? Huh? Absolutely deranged. Strong, while you're here, there's a game called Tower of Fantasy. It's like Genshin Impact. They have an Evangelion event. I don't know if you're gonna go start playing Tower of Fantasy, but they do have an Evangelion event, and I know you like that. Hi, Dingo. Walking in VR streams are the height of humanity. Ew, Tower of Fantasy. I think I like Tower of Fantasy more than Genshin Impact, but honestly, they were about the same level of just like, character switching. I don't care. World could be beautiful, combat could be great. I just hate character swapping. I did play Tower of Fantasy, but I'm in real need to up my hardware. What other stories I got? Oh, here's a really depressing one. Billionaires are starting to get worried about an apocalypse, about the fall of society. So apparently all the billionaires out there are building crazy big, like, post-apocalypse shelters so that they can live out in case everything goes south. And they are specifically building them to keep poor people out. They are specifically building them with the fear of like, hey, we don't want people that don't have nice bunkers like this trying to get in, so like, build it with that in mind. Which is like, oh my god, you motherfuckers. None of them are building bunkers that are like, hey, this'll be like a colony, right? This'll be like an underground city for like 5,000 people, you know, for the good of humanity. Nope, it's just me, my family, and keep the pores out. Give me 10 minutes, I can make a plan to get in. I like to not make my GPU catch on fire. Bunkers. Eat the rich. Eat the rich. Just go to the fallout shelter in the mountains of Colorado. Wait till they run out of supplies and they open the door to see a wall of guns pointed at them. I don't think they're running out of supplies. I think they have so much supplies that would last them and their family like 200 years easily. Except Trump, he's gross. Just sink that one. So I mentioned it very briefly earlier with, you know, did you guys see the stuff with Trump and Biden earlier? Apparently Trump thinks he's competing in the presidential race against Obama. What? He's literally giving a speech at some, convention. And he was like, we're gonna take the White House back from Obama. And everyone's like, what? He's not the president anymore, dude. If the government makes bunkers, it's gonna be Vault-Tec style bunkers. But, huh? Not if the supplies fail? All you need is a key part break and no spares? Yeah, but they're billionaires. They probably have enough money for the part, and spares for the spares. Obama also can't be the president ever again. Technically, you can never say never. So technically, we could just be like, let's amend the Constitution and get rid of the 2 terms. And he could be, but that's just not gonna happen. Already served his max terms. They might be rich, but they're known to cheap out. They cheap out when it's with, like, the well-being of others. I don't think they cheap out on themselves. In fact, I think they overpay for themselves. And buy things for, like, $2,000, which costs, like, $200 to make. Yeah, I mean, so I don't know how well made these bunkers are, right? The company that's selling them sells the bunkers for like 400 million, I want to say. Or was it 400,000? They're very expensive bunkers. It's probably 400 million. I don't know if these guys are like, you know, we don't believe in the apocalypse ever happening. We're just making a product. Or if they're leaving, like, fail-safes so that, like, hey, if the apocalypse does happen, we know where to go, and there's some dumb rich family in here that we can just take the bunker from because we've got access codes to get in. I'm going to hang out with the Amish during an apocalypse. They know how to make everything and live off the land. I will become smart Amish apocalypse girl. I wonder if the poor people who are supposed to escort billionaires to their bunkers are just not going to try and kill them and get inside themselves. I would imagine the people that are escorting them are like their personal bodyguards that do have a place in the bunkers. One of the ways a bunker fails is fire guts the place. Company. Yulin rant? I'm not even ranting. What are you talking about? 1 cigar and a leather couch. Yeah, I would imagine these bunkers are well made. I would imagine if anything's gonna fuck it up, it's some idiot inside accidentally setting a fire. Something like that. That's just a bad bunker. But nothing is foolproof. Nothing is foolproof, but like, I feel like for it to fuck up, it'd have to be an astronomical chance. Imagine. Pretty sure these bunkers already exist. They do. Or someone just nuking it. Yeah, but I don't think any of these bunkers would be specifically targeted by a nuke. I imagine they're like, unless they're at the epicenter, they're fairly safe from that. An earthquake will do more damage? Not. I don't know what you're saying not to. I don't know. I don't know how, like, durable, how safe a bunker is. Hi, Blueberry. I see you've been having fun with Blasphemous. I've usually been there. What did you think of the throne suggestion? You liked it, right? You're gonna add it to throne? I think you should wear that every time you play Blasphemous. Earthquakes do less damage the lower you are. If the San Andreas fault line goes full throttle, not much is safe. There's one thing they could run out of that'd be bad. Booze. Was that Mega Man Zero? That was Snowball. I denied the suggestion, no hesitation. I'd sooner wear a butt plug while playing. If I wasn't already, you'll never know. But I do know. You've given away everything. You've absolutely done that while playing. You can't compare something you don't want with something you do. It's like, I'm not gonna eat this gross, rotting food. I'd rather eat ice cream. Yeah, so would everybody. I denied the suggestion, no hesitation. I feel 4 shocks all the time it's going to give. What are we getting for soul now? So in her throne suggestions, I suggested this very silly cone head thing. Because the blasphemous main character has a very spiky helmet. Soul is a mega cute nerd. Harpix mod for LC. What does Harpix mod do? We feel them all the way out here, granted it's very minor. You can be a chess champion this way? True, Dingo. Fun fact, Buttplug.io has a Minecraft plugin. That is a fun fact. Oh, you don't know what a Harpix is? I don't. Please enlighten me. What are we at? We are at 2.6 miles. Oh my god, we're cruising. So don't let the creeper explode. I don't know. I feel like a butt plug like game mod should be for a game that's not that long term. And like Minecraft is a game that's like you can play for hours on end. But you shouldn't have a butt plug in you for hours on end. That is going to lead to some like serious irritation. And don't have it in that long. It's a remote connected and power insertable body plug, i.e. butt plugs. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like a brand or a special type of thing. Or do let the creeper explode. It's a good thing it works with more than plugs. Hi, Nondary. Nondary was playing Stardew for the first time yesterday. And it was just like, to watch somebody new clean their farm for the first time. Nope, it's for both front and back insertables? Oh, I see. Carface watched 5 consecutive streams. Meow. It's so fun and just relaxing. Hi, Carface. I love Stardew. When I played it, Nondary, I was like, I had a really bad week. And I needed something to just cheer me up. And I was planning a Stardew Valley run with friends soon. And so I just started playing it on my own to like learn the systems. You know, I wasn't planning to do any fishing, but I wanted to learn about fishing just so that I knew what everyone was doing. And I ended up playing for like 2 weeks of just 8 hours a day. And I literally just logged like 100 hours so fast. And then I went to that friend group and I was like, alright guys, I got halfway through Ginger Island. I think I have a good feel on the game. And they're like, what the fuck is Ginger Island? Oh shit, I'm now the one who knows the most about this game. Okay. Moggles don't meow. Moggles. I think they mean Moogles. Which we do have the Koopo going today. Hi, Sarahs. So how was Lethal? It was fun. It was a little silly. I didn't get scared as much as the first day. There was like 2 or 3 times where I ended up alone in a bunker and I was like, oh god, this sucks. I'm scared, I don't like being alone, I hate this. The mods weren't as crazy as I was expecting. We did have one mod that turned the Bracken into Virgil. And so he would just be sitting there in the fucking lawn chair. And the closer you got, we'd hear Bury the Light. I don't know what to eat. I don't have much options. My options are burrito or a burrito. Oh my god. Song on my Spotify called Moog Me Up always makes me think of you, LOL. Don't. Oh, god damn it. Yulin, here's a question for you. Is water burnable? I want to say yes, but it has to have additives. Water itself, I don't think is, but like... I imagine that you could do some weird science to it to make it burn. Okay, sure, I'll eat your burrito. You'd take one bite of my burrito, Soul, and you'd be like, I do not like this, I'm getting real food. Because my burrito is a tortilla, half a can of red beans, and that's it. That's the burrito. So if you're good eating that, sure, go ahead. I'll just make another because it's very easy to make. Hi, Techno Rave. Good morning, Europe. You can burn water itself? Really? All hail King Moogling. Let a pot of water boil for a while. God, I want to eat Soul's burrito. I would dump hot sauce on it. Water has no caloric value, so I'd say no. The return of the Yulin burrito. Why would you eat that, though? Yeah, I'd eat that. I eat it because I'm trying to eat healthier. And my sense of food and taste never grew up. So if I had my way, I would just eat goldfish and Pop-Tarts all day. But that's not healthy. And so I'm trying to eat a lot more beans, which means red beans wrapped in a tortilla. Everything is burnable? Bonk. Is Mooglin Bard found one? Not a king. Imagine being healthy, couldn't be me. We're trying. We're fucking trying. I'm taking you to a steakhouse, Elon? Well, here's the thing. I love steak. I don't like the effort that goes into preparing steak. And honestly, meat in general, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to fucking prepare this. Depends on definition of burnable. Usually that means exposing it to open flame and using it as fuel. But like just that, no cheese, no seasoning? Yeah, just that, Soul. I'm actually being a little fancy this week, and I prepared, I think it was like a pound of ground beef. I cooked it in a pressure cooker, and I put that in, a container with 2 cans of red beans, and I stirred that up, and I'm putting, that in the burritos. And I'll take like 3 or 4 days to go through that. Salt is spicy to Yulin? Soul, they the whitest of white. Salt is too spicy for them. Don't tell me you're one of those people who doesn't like veggies. I am! I don't like veggies! They taste bad. I wish I did. From a chemistry standpoint, everything is burnable. True. You cooked ground beef in a pressure cooker. Yes. So what you do is you put in the pressure cooker a sieve. I think that's what it's called. It's basically like a little tray that keeps it off the bottom of the pressure cooker. And if it's not frozen, you put it in for like 15 minutes. If it is frozen, you put it in for 25 minutes. And it drains all of the grease out of the meat. And so you get really like fluffy ground beef with no grease in it. You should try it. I'm willing to bet there's a pressure cooker in your house. Off to work. Bye, non-dairy. I hope work goes well. When I think of burn, I think of soot. Yulin get an air fryer? I technically have one, I just have never used it. Won't the steaming in the pressure cooker reduce the nutritional value? I wouldn't think so. But I have no idea. But I guess also fuel. Guys, just drop some pure franium on water and it'll explode. It's so easy. I don't know, you should try it, Soul. Try ground beef in a pressure cooker. There's a lot of, like, guides online to do it. And I like it more than just the regular way. If you're doing it to be healthy, you're losing a lot of good along with the bad grease. Steaming is better than boiling. Just get lean beef. Soul Yuland only commits food crimes. Well, this is the first I'm hearing of steaming losing nutritional value. So I'm like, oh. The meat is not particularly to be healthy. It's just I just wanted meat for 1 week. I normally don't have ground beef with it. Mean francium, but yes. Good fats exist. If you like food, don't listen to Yuland. They will give you bad food tips. I like to use ground lamb. Steaming is better than boiling for sure. If you boil meat, it better be in a stew that you'll drink anyways. Ever heard of bioavailability? I don't think I have. You don't like carrots, Yuland? I can eat carrots, but like, I don't particularly like them. So like a lot of fruits and vegetables I just can't eat. Like if I try to eat fucking broccoli or asparagus, I'm just sitting there just like, oh god, I hate this. And I'm gonna like gag a few times. A carrot I could probably eat without gagging, but I'm not gonna like it. Carrots are nature's candy. Carrots are so sweet. Eat it. I'll make you eat it. Isn't boiled meat a thing in some countries? It sounds disgusting. Wait, Yuland, aren't you a biology major? How do you not know about bioavailability? Because I got my degree 10 years ago. And all the biology stuff was stuff I didn't care about. I focus on environmental biology, which is like topology and how ecosystems interact with each other. I'll give you a carrot to gag on? Hell yeah. Potato is a veg? I do like potatoes. How about you carrot this dick in your mouth, Yuland? Where? You have one, huh? According to food theory, yes, I watch game theory channels, please don't hate me. It's a thing where even though some foods have high nutritional value, your body can only use some of the nutrition. Brussels sprouts are gross, deceitful things. A foss. London boil, fish. I think it is in the Middle East, Central Asia, and some parts of Africa. It's a common, simple way to cook meat easily. It's main thing for more poor areas. Just probably most of the world, to be honest. God, yes, please. Of course, Core wants fish. Shark, even. I need a drink. That makes sense. 85 oops. Yuland, what's the bar to get you to play ER? What the hell is ER? Eternal Return? It's the same bar as Barotrauma. You stream Breath of the Wild with the conditions I set, and you get one game that I will play with you. Yeah, this is totally a thing. Some food will go through your digestion without all the nutrients being extracted. This is common in most animals. I need a drink. Yuland before he downs an entire bottle of Listerine. No! Do not eat shark fin soup. Let that dish die out and the sharks to live. Also, why some animals have multiple stomachs. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I only eat plants like Fortuitous Foss. Too much of a hassle, probably. You know how annoying it is to set up Nintendo games? No, he can be a 60 FPS gamer. I've seen people stream it. Shark fin soup is illegal in the US, so Madge. This is why cooked for is more nutritional for you. Some nutrients are lost in cooking, but we gain more overall nutrients from food before it passes in our system. Eulander, waffles, pancakes. No. They are not. Between the two, they're very close. I love both, but I think I would prefer waffles. We had a streamer come in one day. Something like 200 days ago. And they were just like, hey, waffles or pancakes? And I was like, ooh, they're both good, but I'm gonna go with waffles. And they were like, that's the right fucking answer! And then they rated me. Pancakes are peak, waffles are peak, but less peak than pancake. Waffles are better. I think they're both really, really good. I just like that waffles literally have pockets for the syrup. Waffles are to pancakes as cupcakes are to cakes. I think waffles are better. Are they made of the same stuff? I would think that waffles are a bit different because they're not as, like, floppy. But is that just structural, like, integrity keeping them more stiff? And for waffles, I like the crisp and yeah, pockets, yeah. Pancakes are too sweet. I have built-in pockets for syrup called my mouth, so I don't need the waffle pockets. I like waffles more too, but waffles and pancakes are very close. In fact, you can buy a mix that makes both. You just add a different amount of water to it. Bioavailability is incredibly important for medications. The bioavailability of a drug for a specific dosage form determines how much of an actual drug your body can use before it is broken down and expelled. Higher bioavailability means you have to use less of the drug in total to achieve the same results. It's why some drugs only have very specific dosage forms, while others come in every form possible. Oh. Same batter, yeah? I love pancakes. Is it in the pancakes themselves or the syrup? Pancakes themselves. I use syrup on both. Use less sugar. You put sugar on your pancakes? In the pancakes, Foss, when it's being made. Granted, I don't think Foss has ever made pancakes. I imagine whoever's making them for him is using too much sugar for Foss's taste. Powdered sugar on it? Pancakes or waffles, why not both? Well, I'm definitely a both, Gale. I love both pancakes and waffles. But the question is specifically, which do you choose? If you had to choose one, you have to choose one. Because pancakes are better. Only thing Foss has made in kitchen is mistakes. No, Foss has made a few foods. He's actually started cooking a bit lately. I think. I am possibly pansexual and I have small cake. So technically I am potentially a pancake. Oh my goodness. You don't think Foss has ever made pancakes? I do not think Foss has ever made pancakes. Bingo bingo both. I love this. I've never made pancakes. Also, pancakes easily absorb syrup. No need for pockets. Yeah, but then you get soggy pancakes. And I'm not about that. I do not want the sogginess. Waffles for myself, pancakes for my son. Pancakes are better for toddlers. But what pancakes are better? American or German pancakes? What are your thoughts on Hamburger Helper? Pancake batter is hella easy. BRB. We'll pick the third option, aka crepes. I love soggy pancakes. Oh, that's so... I'm happy for you. Same. I don't know that I've ever had crepes. I actually don't like my pancakes soaky. I prefer crepes to pancakes. I love soggy pancakes. You've never seen German pancakes, I take? I don't think I've ever seen German pancakes. I do like Belgian waffles. So if I have waffles, I'm getting Belgian waffles. That shit is so awesome. Someone get Yulin crepes ASAP. Oh, they're huge? I've never seen Germans. Wait. I'm gonna make pancakes this weekend now. German pancakes are something else entirely. They're really good, though. Belgian waffles are still waffles. There's just, like, a special fluffiness to them that's like, this is hell yeah. Aren't crepes just French pancakes? They're very thin from what I understand. The entirety of my knowledge of crepes comes from Talladega Nights. I might make pancakes now for food, lol. What's the replacement for eggs? We don't mention the French math. Sort of. If we have mix, I don't know if I want it from scratch. We're almost at the end of Deepholm. Distance-wise, we're at 3.4. A small German's one is the size of thinking giving layout dish in a hole. I don't know what a thinking giving layout dish is. Bro, I love eggs. Belgian waffles are just thicker waffles. They're thicker, but they're, like, fluffier. Thanksgiving, okay. Thinking giving, okay. Thanksgiving dish. I see. Wait, this section looks like Dragon Mines from Crash Team Racing. What the hell? This is a mine in Deepholm. There's a bunch of, Twilight cultists here, and they've enslaved a lot of people. And are forcing them to dig out this mine. I don't know why. There's a lot of stuff in the old games of WoW where they just did things to do things. There's no, like, reason why there's so many crystals being mined out in Deepholm. They just are. It's like, hey, we're in a rocky crystal area, so they want crystals. Thanksgiving is overrated. I vote we change it to Spanksgiving. Change. God, I'm tired. I don't think it's overrated. I love Thanksgiving. I hate the history of the holiday. But fuck, I love getting together with family and just having fucking big-ass meal. The full old-fashioned layout size. They're fluffy because egg. But you can make any waffle with egg. I love enslaving people for no reason. This is a joke, Twitch. Please don't ban me. Minecart runs over Elon. You know what I like? Solar eclipses. I mean, we can still eat all the food. Belgians, however, did invent waffles. Reported police en route. I just want more excuses to slap ass. Eclipses are amazing, oh my god. You don't need an excuse, Sola. You have full permission. What do you mean, I don't know how to respond to I like solar eclipses. That's like cool. They're neat. Not in Terraria. Highlight Yulin's message, SMH. But yes, math. French pancakes and crepes is the same thing. Both are thin and slightly sweet. I just remember the scene from Talladega Nights. Where it's, say you like crepes or I'll break your arm. I'll never say that. And then he breaks his arm. He's just like, why wouldn't you just say you like crepes? I don't like anything French, but everybody loves the crepes. Yeah, you know, actually, I think we've had them at that Waffle House nearby. Wait, the little thin ones? Yeah, those are crepes. Oh, I love those. Is Yuland a crepe? I don't think so. You know what I like? How cute Core is. I have a surface bunker for those. I love solar eclipses. Also, don't forget baking soda, otherwise your pancakes will be dense as fuck. Thin and slightly sweet, that's me for real, for real. I have also highlighted my message. Oh my god. Or do be cute. Tomorrow, there's going to be a big thing on Core Stream. She's gonna react to the Sapphire debut. And she's very excited for it. I don't know if react is the right word. She pretty much knows all about it. Y'all paying beach day taxes? Soul, do you know what happens on beach day? Made some in high school, forgot the baking soda, and they were like eating cement. Oh no. Sapphire? Sapphire what? Don't eat chicken, eat crows. Hi, do tell. React streamer? Not like watching a YouTube video react. Around here, Soul, taxes mean something. You see all those other streams where they pay taxes and never does anything? Not here. Here, we have government-funded beach days, which are directly paid for by your taxes. So when the tax goal is met, we'll have a beach day. And on beach days, we walk on the beach and wear less clothes. The best days. Don't pay taxes, commit tax evasion in this chat. Beach day. Wait, is this just the please pay attention to me button? No, it's not. It's the if you want to see me walking in skimpier clothes and have people also in skimpier clothes on stream, press this button. That's what that button does. If you like the beach episode in anime, you'll like this button. Damn, I need to get a swimsuit for my avatar? I wasn't talking about the taxes. You're talking about the highlight message button? I would say no, because I just read every message anyway. You reads all messages equally, comrade? Oh, my other partner wanted to play? Oh, my partner... I don't know why I said other partner. I was like, wait, other partner, huh? Oh, my partner wanted to play Last Epoch, so I have it now. It's been kind of fun so far. We've got a friend who treats it like a job, and it's just been ruining it a little for me. You should add me, Kisu. I think my name is just Yuland on it. I will probably be a lot more chill than that friend. Oh my god, please, yes. Ignore this message. Okay. When do we feed Core her own brethren? It's a bitchland. What the fuck? He's a friend who just invites himself to play? You know what's the best way to deal with those people, Kisu? Is just to give them a hard line, nope, I need a break from you. And then they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you invite yourself to things a lot and kill the fun for me, so I don't want to play with you right now. And it fucking, like, decimates them and makes them acutely aware that they're ruining things for other people. If you don't tell them, they don't know, and they just keep doing it. So while it's not always fun, you gotta be that friend that tells them, like, hey, you got a little bit of food in your teeth right now. You gotta be the type that's like, nah, you're sweaty and you're killing the fun for me on this, and I'm not gonna let you do that. Directland? My opinion is always don't let other people tell you how to play a game. For entertainment, play the way that's fun. Yuland more like Fruit Loopsland? Nah, he's been told by people on... Well, if he knows, then just fuck him. If he knows, then just, like, decline him. Just reject him. If he invites himself, kick him from the party. And if he keeps doing it when you've told him no, just unfriend him. You gotta take a stance and, like... Because if you let somebody walk over you like that, they're just going to. Yeah, you can be courteous, but gotta be honest and direct. Directland signature. Then tell him again, Kisu. I use friend loosely. He's my partner's friend more so. I'm sure you notice how much I struggle with this on games. I love because I just want to explain everything about the game. I was watching Kumi play Monster Hunter World, and she's like, I'm so sorry, I keep asking you guys questions. You guys probably find me so annoying asking me so many questions. And I'm like, Kumi, I don't think you know how boys work. They fucking love explaining things to girls. I want to explain everything. But I'm also like, no. I want to curate the experience that will be fun for them more. And so I try to only answer questions when I'm asked. I try not to be like, oh, by the way, this. Oh, you need to know this. Oh, don't forget this. Because especially with a new game, somebody's just gonna, like, forget everything. But I can definitely be guilty of, like, losing myself and getting too passionate about a game and backseating too much. Sure you'll get a handle on it eventually, Matt. Doki Doki Literature Club stream win? Fucking never. The frothing incessant urge to explain things is something I do understand. Oh my god. When in doubt, block. I hate explaining stuff because I'm bad at explaining things. Maybe I'm becoming a femboy. I don't... Hang on! I'm great at explaining things. What do you mean? I could tell you key info in BDO, but it's going to be way more funny to see you flail. Oh my goodness. Every time you finish an R in Blasphemous, I just want to give you a page-long rant about the area. Just keep the answers very open. I try to keep answers really short, and I try to only tell people things that, like, they ask about. You're great at explaining things, huh, Ewan? Then explain how I gained 30 pounds in the past 6 months. By not following a calorie deficit. You weren't burning as much calories as you were taking in. Ding. Yeah, he's been through the game at least pretty far in. He's been backseating our first run, yeah. Like, we'll be headed one way, and he's like, oh, let's go to this zone. There's a side quest in there. Well, let's go into this one zone to pick up the teleporter, and then go back and continue. There is one thing in Last Epoch that's like, hey, when you're turning this quest in, give it to this guy and not that guy. Because there's a quest that's like, you choose one of 2 NPCs. And it's like, okay, this item sucks, and this item is, like, genuinely really good. So I would let you know that. But other than that, I'd be like... You know, if I was leveling with you, I might be like, oh, there's a quest over there. Do you want to go do it? And if you said no, I wouldn't be like, well, it's a quest over there. We gotta. I'd be like, all right. I'll go do it on a different character. Elin love mansplaining things? I kinda do. Those that lava down there lethal? I think it was. But that was Deep Home. Yay. I'm getting fat. You know what to do. Eat less, exercise more, or both. Tries to play it like he's trying to speedrun it. That's so obnoxious. Like, you can do that on your own characters or with other people that want to speedrun it, but don't fucking speedrun it for other people. Ugh. You'll help me switch my shitty stationary bike to a walking pad. Feels better to just do a few miles on my feet rather than hunched on a bike. See, that's actually odd to me. Because I would have expected the bike being, like, no contact would feel better. I'm a little concerned about my knees if I, like, do this for 5 or 10 years. Oh, look where we are now? So I think I know the class you'll like. This one is female, the Draconia. Hi, Arch. The walk is going good. I've forgotten all the things we talked about. We talked about the freeing walk-in-place shoes, Infinity Gauntlet Death Note Omnimatrix Dragon Balls question, Billionaire Bunkers, Planet Earth 2 filmed the 150,000 dead animals in 3 days, The Height of Humanity, Global sent me a Reverse Centaur. There's a few things in my notes we haven't talked about yet, though. Eat less and exercise more. Crunch Bandicoot 2003. Did they play during the game's early access, Kisu? Or started with release? My sister always tries to optimize the shit out of her gameplay, even if she's playing with others, in which case she'll try to optimize them too. Total meta slut? God, that's so annoying. I'm not sure, but he currently doesn't have a job, so lots of free time. Oh my god, speedrunners always ruin games for new players. I had a friend who wanted to play the Borderlands series, but her partner had played it so much and used to run it, so she was still running through it quickly and just ruined the experience. Hi,
bitch.
what the fuck? Meta slut just like Yulin. What is happening? Why am I suddenly just taking shots from everywhere? This is an
You
actual...
are a fucking meta slut.
I'm not though, what? What are you talking about?
I can't play a game until I know everything about every character and how everything plays.
That's not what meta is. That's not at all what meta is.
The fuck you.
Meta would be like, okay, Ahri is the strongest in the mid lane, so you play Ahri. Whereas I'm like, I need to know what Ahri does. I also need to know what Morgana does, and so I know how to play Morgana in the mid lane because I hate playing the meta. I'm literally the opposite of a meta slut.
You're a meta slut.
Oh my god. Bike seats aren't really comfortable since they don't lean with your body, so doing even 2 miles makes my cheeks sore. This is an actual quote, by the way. He said this in Crash Nitro Kart. Draconia is a heavy class, slower attack, but she hits hard. Then in Awaken mode, she has twin modes. One is AP with attack, second is AP and DP. I can already tell you, just by the sound of that, of 2 modes, I'm like, I don't know if I'll like that. Yeah, and I have ADHD that I don't take meds for, so I'm the opposite of that. She's a self-healing tank. Foss, him too. Hi, Foss is a Foss. Foss, kill him! If they haven't played the game before, I let them lead the game. That's exactly the way you play it, Gale. Foss want an Eternal Return. Foss want an ERP. Yulin ruins fun for himself. I do win sometimes. Honestly, I need to just have more fun with stuff, but I let my mind ruin some things for me. So, like, if something's popular, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do this now. I cast gun.
You know what? That's fair. Your hipster comes out, my hipster comes out sometimes too.
Like, he'll re-roll to whatever is S tier at the time. Go ahead.
I'm probably unintentionally more of a meta slut than you are. I have this really, like, bad coincidental habit of somehow always picking meta things without even trying.
You have a very good...
for 'em.
You have a very good mindfulness for strength in games. I don't. I can see synergy, but synergy is not always good. You just be like, oh, I can literally see the numbers and, like, tell that this is good, and you're very good at, like, just finding the thing that's, like, actually good. And so it's been, like, 3 times over the years where you make a build, and then you look it up and it's like, wait, this is just the build. This is what's meta and what everyone's doing. Shit. And it's like, how does he fucking keep doing this? Damn it!
It just happens. It just happens a lot.
You have a skill for it. It's not a coincidence.
I guess.
Like, he'll re-roll to whatever S tier is at the time. Foss won an ER, maybe. Foss is wrong, I am not surprised. That's MOBA stuff, that's not meta. That's matchup knowledge. That is absolutely meta, Gale. What do you mean? If a character is strong, they're meta. Why is this so slow? Oh, probably set it to 1. Okay. Last Epoch's friend system is weird. It's weird, but it's neat. Foss got no arms, opinion invalid. Yulin does a specific meta slut, in that he doesn't want to use the meta, but he wants to do the meta of whatever he is doing. I guess? Indeed it is. Kisu is very odd. It's more like a stock system? Well, the idea, Kisu, is that if you play with this person a lot, they don't want the situation of the one time you weren't playing with them, you get that perfect drop that they wanted. That's the idea. Yulin, have you considered to get good like Foss? I have, and I'm bad at it.
That's fucking crazy to imagine Gale telling me I'm good. Holy shit, dude! It really is. It really is just against the streamer. No matter what chat you're in, it's like my chat, everyone's against me. Your
It's-
chat, everyone's against you. It's fucking the streamer.
It's not. It's not against the here.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna bug the shit out of him, but
Just see that.
I feel like it'd bug him more if he heard it.
You can't just say that, dude. What the fuck? he just muted. So he just talked bad shit about you guys. I can't believe that, dude. What the fuck? I'm calling you out, Yulin.
Oi, I'm
Calling
back.
everyone
Had a meeting
trash and garbage,
doing pump
baby.
flow designs right now. Also, hi, Foss. Here's the thing. When I get good, I just get frustrated. When I hit a wall that's like, oh, this isn't coming naturally to me, instead of like, oh, I just need to practice and do it better, I just need to learn how to do this, I just find an alternative. So if I have a build that isn't working, I just look for a new build. I don't, like, try to make that build work by playing better. If I have a champion in League that isn't working, I literally just start playing new champions. Don't go meta, go for fun memes. Maybe we can play ER
either
tomorrow.
way-
I've got plans to play Borrow with someone, and they finally responded to me.
As I was saying, as I was literally about to say, yeah, I'm gonna go because I have plans to play Borrow with Lumi. I was waiting for him to finish his BG3 game, and I was like, I wasn't at, it had been like 4 or 5 hours at this point. I was like, is it still happening tonight? And then he just responded to me.
Hell
and so
yeah.
I'm like, okay. So I gotta go play Borrow. One last thing before I go though. Which game would you prefer to play more, Borrow or ER?
Oh, ER. Not even.
Probably ER, right?
Not even like
Oh shit. Okay.
a contest. ER.
It would be really funny to have you stream Borrow Trauma.
Borrow Trauma probably wouldn't make me scared because it's like, it's 2D, and there's like a little bit of like, just, I'm not gonna get immersed in that, and like, also the fucking movement just looks so dumb, I can't see myself immersed in it, but
I feel like you would get freaked out if you went out of the sub.
I probably would. Not super bad, but also like, I look at Borrow Trauma and I'm like, this movement in the whole system just looks so dumb and frustrating. It just doesn't look fun to me. Whereas Eternal Return, I'm like, oh, this could be fun.
Well, no. The movement system isn't actually quad movement. That's just
I know.
how the animations look.
I know.
You still move normally.
I still hate it and think it looks dumb.
It's okay, because I've modded it to add titties on it. So
Okay.
It looks fine now.
Yeah, but Eternal Return just comes with titties.
True, but Eternal Return doesn't have my literal character in it either.
Yeah, but I don't care about your
As
character.
I've modded myself into Borrow. What the fuck? I fucking, I don't have to be here for this. Fuck you.
Bye. Alright. Oh, it's so hard to scroll, Chatterino. Oh, I'm back. Also by Fawcett at 6. Boss stream Borrow. As meaning you can friend someone without them accepting it. Yeah, that one is kind of weird. Me when I made Ganondorf the worst character in Smash Ultimate. Fucking love Ganondorf. I was actually a pretty decent Ganondorf. He was probably like my second, maybe third best. But this was in Brawl. I say we lock Yulin in a room with a top femboy? That just sounds like a great time, Kayla. What do you mean? The friending is totally one-sided? It's the rule of streaming, Foss. Chat will always be against the streamer. Thought his mic cut out? No. I'm not surprised. Techno I mained random bottom. Maybe tonight this will just be chill offline stuff. I think if that's the case. Give me a minute to review my family. That's amazing. I used to do that with my brothers. I haven't touched Borrow Trauma for a while. Don't worry, Foss, I still have an Outlast Trials in my back pocket. Oh god, he does. Borrow Trauma is more comedy than horror, it's just like Lethal. Okay, better class idea, Yulin. Guardian. She has some simpy clothes to boot. She is rather forward-playing. We'll miss him, and Arch. Foss is gone, I'm sad again. Guardian uses a battle axe and shield and main. Two-handed hacks and awakened, every attack heals her. That does sound kind of good. That does sound like a Juggernaut playstyle that I do like. That could be an option. Wow, Yulin, you let the plant wither away, how dare. Look, there's no controlling the plant. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's off on an adventure. Sometimes it's just laying down crying for a week straight. The plant just is gonna plant. But Ranger is a femboy? Oh wait, no Archer? Yulin hates foes because he has bad taste. She's deadly but slower. I dislike bows. There can be times where I like the bow. I like the bow in PSO. And I've liked the bow in Monster Hunter, but like... I usually hate all of the aesthetics that come with bows. If I have an option to use a crossbow or a gun instead of a bow, I will. If it's like... Crossbows and guns are just so much fucking cooler than a bow to me. See bad taste. LOL, Yulin dislikes the femboy of BDO. I do. You hate to see it. It applies to Genshin Impact also. Everybody's like, oh my god, you're gonna love Venti. And I'm like, Bard, Archer, Poofy Pants. This is everything I hate in a character. So context how she heals. One-handed attacks heal you for 100 HP per attack. Don't matter in main or awakened. Two-handed heal 200 HP. But you are a bard. I'm not! If I return to BDO, I'll go shy. Yulin hates the idea of someone having actual skill instead of just boing pew. Going pew. See, that's where you're wrong, Matthews. Because the skill of a marksman is their aim. An archer needs to have strength to pull the bow back. A crossbow user also has to have skill to pull their bow back. And a gun is just, you know, fucking lazy. You know, just fucking does the work for you. But you need to have strength to load a crossbow. Venti is literally just Yulin. You will never see me in Poofy Pants. Unless somebody draws fan art of that. At which point I can't stop them. On top of this, Guardian has a passive increase to crit attacks up to 10 stacks and does fire damage too. Can I just beat people with the arrow? You can in Monster Hunter. It's not good, but you can. You hit hard enough with it, yes, Techno? Pog. Alright, here's a story I saw. It's not Glasgow. It's Glasgow. It's pronounced Glasgow. Fucking what? What is that? Well, now I'm awake. Cusco? No. Like Glasgow, Scotland. It's not Glasgow, it's not Glasgow. It's Glasgow. What? And PvP, if I see a Guardian in the red, I'm getting fuck out of there. I'm not planning to do much PvP at all. I really just want to level up to like 40 or 50. High enough that I won't be bothered by mobs walking on the main roads. And make the videos. Maybe I'll fall in love with the game and have fun. And stick with it. I highly doubt it. Most mobs? Depends on the crossbow, Yulin. Many have basic gearings that let you cock the crossbow without pretty much any physical exertion. Yeah, but that's boring. You gotta have that fucking crank. That shit's cool. Cock. What other stories do I have? Oh yeah! The blind streamer that fought Elatrion and Fatalis is quadrupling down. So they did a run blindfolded, and everybody was like, you're not blindfolded, idiot. They did another run blindfolded, with, like, showing that they're blindfolded, and everybody's like, you literally used a see-through blindfold, idiot. And they did another run blindfolded, where they had a thicker blindfold, and they're like, can't see through this one. And everybody was like, you're using the space between your nose and your eyes, that's why you're tilting your head back, idiot. She did another run blindfolded, where she showed her room setup, and she's like, these are my monitors, you can see them the whole time, you can see I'm not blindfolded. And she literally, like, took the game down from her monitor, so she couldn't see the game at all. She just has fucking OBS on her third monitor off screen. And everybody's like, yep, we can see that you're fucking doing this, idiot. Like, she just keeps getting caught. And she keeps being like, nuh-uh. And, like, proving it and just giving people more proof that she's cheating. Asmongold has been covering it, because it's great for his stream. One of her mods came on to Asmongold's stream and was like, this is so ridiculous. Nobody scrutinizes anyone else like they have scrutinized her. She's not cheating. This is natural stress response. This is to, like, tilt your head differently. Yes, I'm a physician. And it's like, bro, you fucking... I don't know if you're a physician, but you are definitely a loser. So embarrassing, dude. Some are aggro no matter what. Others will give up at set levels who normally do aggro. Lamount, what the hell? Why go through all this effort to just lie? Suck up mod. Dude, he kept saying, like, I know for a fact that she didn't cheat. I know without a shadow of a doubt she didn't cheat. And it's just like, dude. I don't know if you actually believe that or if you're just in on it. But it's sad. Also, moderately heavy crossbow. You'd be recocking the crossbow with just strength anyway. Because that would destroy your arm. Like, if I tried to reload an Arbalest with just strength, you would never get it loaded. You wouldn't get it loaded. I can explain what mod would be right once you tell me the routes. Mobs, I really just need to see it, Kayla. I know you're, like, so interested in this, but, like, it's something that I just need to see. And if it's something I don't understand yet, it's something that's, like, I will encounter it when I get there and come up with a solution. I will might be consulting you with solutions, like, hey, what do I do about this? But until I see it, it's just, like, it's hard for me to, like, be concerned about it. Hey, Elin, can I become mod so I can just mindlessly defend you whenever someone disagrees with you? No. I mean, travel everywhere on foot and horse. You can if you want. It's like, even if you tell me, like, hey, on this route to this route, I had a problem with these mobs, I'm still going to go there and see it for myself. I don't like to use the Mangus. I don't even know what the Mangus is. No, techno mods are mostly against the streamer. Damn, the media has been lying to me. It depends. So, like, the mods are totally against the streamer, but then when it's, like, other streamers attacking them, the mods are, like, the biggest defenders. To the point of being fucking cringe sometimes. It's fast travel system, but it's pricey. Nah, you only need someone to tell him he's being dumb. His head is already too big. Oh my goodness. Alright. Here's some game news. Because MMO Byte did their, like, breakdown of the week. Plus it gives my horses a use. Mod, shrink his head with a bonk. So PAX Day is having an open beta soon. And the big thing about this open beta is that it's going to have wildlife in it. So on the PAX Day Discord, they've been posting tons and tons of screenshots of animals. But not from the game. They've been posting, like, pictures from Google of animals. Like, a picture of a badger. Literally just a badger. And everybody's like, what? Show us the game animals. And they're like, you'll see them. And then they post a picture of a donkey. And it's just like, what the fuck? That shit's funny. gaming, Elon bonk, time to bonk. No. Tarisland is getting a beta. It's actually in beta now, but it's under NDA. And this is a WoW clone. It's an MMO that, I think this is the Chinese WoW clone. That when WoW was removed from China, Tarisland was like, alright, we're just gonna be WoW. It's not fully done. I think it's playable. But they are under NDA. Chinese pass. Temtem Swarm. I don't know anything about Temtem Swarm. Apparently they have like a new game or like a new DLC or something. And all the Temtem players fucking hate it. And so it, everybody's mad about that. I guess. I meant to look into Temtem Swarm. And I didn't. Hi, Fishy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Temtem will kill you in your sleep. Alright, chat, time to deal with college. You all be safe. Bye, Techno. Have a great day. If it's anything like the original, it's gonna be awful. Temtem wasn't awful. Temtem was really fun. It just felt very temporary. When they updated, nobody went back to play it. Want some tea, Yulin? What type of tea? Is it like rumor tea? Yes. Is it like drinking tea? Not really. Mabinogi. Mabinogi's getting a visual update, I think. That's all I know about it. I think I was starting to fall asleep when watching this video, because now I'm looking at my notes and I'm just like, I don't know what half of these notes mean. Camelot Unchained. This is a game I've been keeping an eye on for like 7 years at this point. It is 100% a scam. Camelot Unchained has announced they are coming out in 2025. And everybody that's been watching Camelot Unchained is sitting here going, fucking bullshit it is. No shot. Camelot Unchained has been, like, in development for, like, 10 years at this point. It is the Dark Age of Camelot IP. The old MMO, before WoW type. And they have some ambitious ideas. Their races are very interesting. They're actually races that look unique. And so instead of being like human with cat ears, human with lizard ears and tail, human with long neck, short human, wide human, it's like you can play as human, frost giant, centaur, wispy ghost, right? Like they have like crazy fucking races in this game. But again, this game is a fucking scam. It's not coming out. No fucking shot. Drinking tea? Tehava Origins? Maybe I'll try it. Yeah, no one went back because everyone realized it was trash. It was popular because it had multiplayer. It wasn't bad, Matthews. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm excited for tomorrow. Some new Destiny content, including hoverboards. When was it chained, though? Wachicha green tea? Oh my god, the character rant? Ugh. It's fucking true, Matthews. And you, of all people, should be on my side with this. I don't want races to just be human. Human with cat ears. Human with long neck. Human with lizard tail. I want fucking variety. I want, like... WildStar did it somewhat well, but like Dark Age of Camelot, or Camelot Unchained, what they proposed with races was like, whoa, I want this in games. No, I fully agree, but I also want to bully you. Oh my god. Want actual different races? I don't want races to just be like human with different like rainbow colors. So like in WoW, you have human, big buff dude. You have orc, buffer green human. You have troll, lanky blue human. Night elf, tall pointy ears, purple human. Like, I want actually different races. I want shit that has, like, different arms. Or no legs. I want to, like, literally take away the humanoid shape from them. I should continue a certain game to finally beat it? What game? Queue up Yulin Branner 5 of 6 for the 100th time. Is this Yulin Rant? Want Orc to look like they got hit with a club at birth. Gotcha. I want Orc to not just be a green human. Or I just don't want Orcs at all. You know what a game that actually did Orcs kind of interesting in my eyes was, and this doesn't necessarily agree with what I'm saying, but when we played, what was the game Spacefish got sponsored by? The something Dragons? It was like Clash of Dragons. That game, I liked the Orcs in that game. The Orcs in that game were like fucking muscular and huge compared to the humans. But they were like, every character was like that. I want stuff to be like different, like Draenei are to humans. Where it's like, they still have the humanoid shape, but they literally have the face tentacles and the hooves and the tail. I hate it when it's just like literal cat ears tacked on. And that's it. But then I also don't mind the normal MMO style, anthropomorphized human but not races. 40k orcs, best orcs. Why you racist towards orcs there, Ewan? No space goats, we don't want those. I like space goats. Space goats are pretty. What are we at? We're at 5.1 miles, and we're at the end of the Dravanian hinterlands. So we're done with our walk. Don't want to be a space goat, Gale? I don't want to be a space goat. I want to sit in the lap of a space goat. Oh my god. Fuck yes. No Arch, not a fan of Draenei. I've never really liked the Draenei guys. But the Draenei girls, oh my goodness. Fuck yeah. Not the blue ones, other ones were fine. So the red ones were fine? Yuland is a space pickle. Haven't seen what they look like. Tower of Fantasy is having an Evangelion event. I mentioned that to Strog earlier. I don't think anyone plays Tower of Fantasy anymore. I want Irel to stomp on me as I breed her. Matthews, you might hate this. I hated Irel. I felt like in Warlords of Draenor, they were like, we need to interact with the Draenei more. Oh, but Velen is boring. He's just a scrungly old man. So let's kill him off and replace him with a cute girl. And her lore, the fact that she's like 17 and becomes an exarch when there's literally thousands of Draenei that have lived like 10,000 years, and they promoted a 17-year-old to like one of the 5 leaders of the Draenei. That shit is so incomprehensibly stupid to me. I cannot stand Irel. She is pretty, and I don't necessarily have a problem with her personality. I just think her place in the story is so fucking trash. You can have her, Math. What's up, Math? Okay, looked at Draenei, and I agree with Ewan. We're done walking. Hi, unknown. I feel like I'm about to get hit by a big Matthews rant. But it's fucking true and you know it. She had no right being an exarch. Okay. Let's give you guys sound. I gotta turn that down to 10. Maybe 15. This map is just so loud. We'll update the title. Where's my mouse? There it is. 5.2 miles. And now we rest. And then we start spying. We have many people we can spy on. We're gonna spy on this person. Did it go? Which? There we go. You and I could not give less a shit about your WoW lore. I think her personality is what I like. Someone who just wants to do good things, and she's cute, and she has a hammer. All of those things are good. The hammer, the personality, and the, like, I want to do good things are all great about her character. But the lore just fucking ruins her for me. Because, like, Draenei Society has 5 leaders, the Exarchs. And, one of them betrays the council, sells them out to the Burning Legion. And she takes his place. They're basically like, oh, this young warrior is inspiring our people. Let's make her an Exarch. And it's like, no, she's 17. And she ends up becoming a villain later on anyway. You don't fight her specifically, but she ends up going on a fucking massive crusade against the orcs and wanting to, like, forcefully convert them to the light. It's kind of fucked up. That's why we have Magar orcs in the Horde. Space goats are lame. Put them where they belong in the nearest sun. This is why I hate WoW. It's a good reason to hate WoW. They take good characters and fucking destroy them. Look, I suggest you log into BTO a few days beforehand. I test classes. Training Island? Yes, that's a thing. Nah. I just prefer the Eridar over Draenei. They ruin the good characters. I had a character that I really liked, Matthews, named Warlord Zayla. I swear, I knew them before the actual, like, VR chat Zayla. But she was like a Dragonmaw orc that believed in honor and stood up against the Fel orcs controlling her village. She liked Garrosh because Garrosh helped her. But when Garrosh goes rogue, you'd think she'd be like, this is kind of the same thing as Fel orcs, so I'm going to stand against her. Instead, they completely redid her personality. She went from, like, speaking with honor and, like, a little bit of elegance for an orc anyway, to just being like, Dragonmaw! And just yelling and rage and dumb strategy and just fucking... Garrosh said it, so I believe it. Alright. Take this off. Avatars. Switch to this one. Put this back on. And then I need to flip my legs. Legs flipped. Calibrate. Taking these off. Where are we going? I don't have anybody with me today, so I can go to a small world. Go to this one. Invite plus. Fine. This is why Horde is better than Alliance. Alliance factions have some dumb decisions. Oh, you think the Horde doesn't have dumb decisions? Let me introduce you to an entire character and game arc called Garrosh Hellscream. They are both fucking blah. Or it has some dumb ones, sure, math. They just spent the whole game shitting on my boy. Yeah, Lost One likes the trolls. I'm baking cookie brownies. I demand some. Not even like I want some. I demand some. Is there a pillow I can grab? Also, this world is fucking quiet compared to the last one. I can't grab any of these. Whatever. I don't need to grab them. Let's see if I can make this work. I went outside the wall there. Hell yeah. Then I put this here. Oh, did I just grab one of the chips? I did. The chips are like literally right here. But Alliance has more dumb ones? I don't know if I agree with that. Share Soul, Comfy Times, Nisu. You know who I like? I like the Protoss. I didn't play too much StarCraft 2. I started the campaign, and then I didn't finish it. I mostly played in custom game modes. And I ended up watching like a StarCraft 2 movie, so I've seen all the cutscenes. The like 5 hours of cinematics they have. So I kind of know the story. I haven't done like a lot of the battles though. Fucking space orcs? No. Math was a Protoss player? Maybe if you beg. Fucking, I'll beg for you, Soul. Oh my god, and I'll thank you for it. Give or die, then I take by force. Now give everyone but Yulin some. Alright, Arch is banned. Arch, completely inappropriate. Gail, I fucking love Protoss. They embody so much about me. Artanis and Tassadar and Zeratul are awesome. What world is that? It looks very comfy. This world is Rainy Retreat. I actually don't like it too much because it's very difficult to have like a good spot to like sit in with a good background. There's a bedroom that just has a wall behind the bed. And then there is this like the main living room which you can kind of see behind me. And it has a big like window wall, but there's nothing up against that window to lean on. Even this, I'm like leaning against one pillow at a weird angle. And so I don't typically like using this world for this part of the stream. Alliances had dumb decisions. Horde had several mistakes. Math Protoss is nice until they decide to turret rush, then no. God, have some spice to you, Yulin, please? No! Spice hurts, Soul. It's painful. Damn, I knew it would happen like this. Your hatred of their gameplay matters little to me, as I never played PvP. Then you a good bean, Math? Mathies is sometimes a good bean. Sometimes. I don't know if I would always describe them as that. Oh, I closed my notes, but I didn't necessarily, like, go through all of them. Ah, jeez, I just fucking flashbanged myself. Soul, he's a bitch bottom. He has no spice at all. I only play the PvE mode or custom games like NOTD. So I played a lot with an X. I think StarCraft 2 went free to play, and so I played a lot with him. I really liked the co-op campaigns. I really liked the co-op missions, but they felt like very limited. It felt like there just wasn't much to them at all. And so it's like, oh, you do a mission, and it's like, great, do you want to do it again? And it's like, well, this isn't really something I'd like to do over and over. I had a lot of fun with it, but it just felt very limited. Male or female X? That is a weird question, Kayla. But it was a male X. Euland is like a vampire, but instead of garlic, it's any spice. Yeah, I wish they did more with the co-op missions. Co-op missions were nice. They were cool and fun. I just wish they needed more variability. It was like, once you did one, it was like, this is it. There's different levels of difficulty with it, but like, they needed like some more randomized maps. They needed a way to make them modular so that like you could have the same mission, but with a different map and different events happening. It felt way too scripted, and just once we did them all, I was like, all right, do we just do them all again? There's mutations, but that's about it. Yeah. Need to clear up that X's that tells who's the little spoon. I'd be the little spoon even if they were a girl, I'll have you know. Oh, that kind of X? I was thinking like X. Wait, what? What do you mean like X? So pegging? Yeah, like pegging. I'm curious what Kisu thought the other type of X was, because when I'm like, I used to play this with an X, I'm like, what other is there from like an X partner? It's just because like Kisu wasn't just thinking of just an X, right? Right? Remember, Yulin is a bottom. They simply do not top. I have the capability to top. It's just so much more enjoyable for me to not top. You know, X like an unknown variable or someone named X. Oh, okay. So like a okay, like just a variable where it's like, I don't want to give you guys information, so I'm just saying fill in the blank. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That's why they garbo at games, so they stay at the bottom. Wow. That's mean. I do think I'm not particularly great at games. I used to be. I used to be pretty decent at WoW. When it came to MOBAs like League and Heroes of the Storm, I felt like really good. I felt like I could counterpick anybody and win any lane. But that... excuse me. But that was long ago. And now I'm washed up and I play League or HOTS and the games are just... Well, I play League and the game is just different. I play HOTS, I'm like, wow, this is the same game from 5 years ago. Okay. Oh, damn, you played League? Gotta jump out. Just don't play League? I mean, that's been the solution. If you look at my past 10 games, it's over like 2 years. I can beat just about anything with Blazing HOTS. Well done, Elon. Thank you, Wrath. So I was good with a lot of champions in HOTS Mathies. My absolute best was Murky. If I could get my team to just stay together and goon squad around the map and focus on objectives, I could handle 2 to 3 lanes and keep us ahead on experience. And you weren't gonna fucking kill me, and I was gonna steal your camps. And I was a fucking obnoxious Murky. Actually, no, I was probably the least obnoxious Murky, because I'm not, like, just throwing myself at people and being annoying. But I'm doing so much, like, in the behind-the-scenes stuff that my team is 3 levels ahead. I play them like I fucking play Lost Vikings. My second best was probably Leoric, and he was my duelist. I feel like I could take you on Blaze as Leoric, because Leoric's just meant to take down beefy characters like that. And then my third best would have been Butcher. I played him like an assassin, where I took the Furnace ult, and I would just wait in the bushes or, you know, flank them to the side, and then I would target their squishy healer, and I would Furnace, I would charge, and the Furnace would go off, or the charge would go off, the Furnace would go off, and then it would be auto attack, Q, auto. And between those 5 hits, even if I had 0 meat, a squishy's dead. A squishy's just fucking dead from that. I played like a bitch on Butcher until I got my meat quest. I was basically just running between lanes and collecting minion meat, and not playing super aggressive. But then I got my quest done, and it was just like, I'm taking 2 people with me every time. Been League free for years. I'd say I'm pretty good at games, especially for a girl. Congrats, Gale Goon Squad, League again. But do you play any MOBA? Isu nowadays? Nope. Murky isn't in League, what the heck, Global? Just measuring his toxicity. Arch, back in my day, Maokai wasn't released yet? Oh my god. I have no idea what that is, Gale. Maokai is an old League of Legends champ. Maokai was in the game before I started playing League of Legends. Old champ Arch. Depends on what level I was, Elon. If I had Meltdown and Heat Treatment, I could take you. Maybe. Maybe. I was Platinum in HOTS. That was where I ended up ranking. Maokai came out like 2011. I think I started playing the week Riven came out. I think that's when I started. I plan to play League today, unless I decide to now. I love Maokai. I don't play ranked. The way Kisu said I plan to play League today, it made me think of the racist carrot sketch, where the carrot's like, I will be equally racist tomorrow. And everybody's like, what was that racist carrot? Nothing, nothing. Oh damn, Euland is a baby League player? That is not a baby League player. That is more than 10 years. Then again, I'm sure chat would be happy that I stopped League. Oh no, lol. Riven is a fucking old champion for League of Legends. Just not like Maokai. I sat on the game for like 2 or 3 years. I remember my friends playing. I remember being in a Discord call with one of them. Well, with a group of them playing. And they were just getting dumpstered by a Nocturne. And this guy was like, he's fucking old as up again, what the fuck? And it was just like, damn, this doesn't sound fun. And then a friend of mine that was a girl was like, I play League, want to play with me? I was like, yeah, I'm downloading it right now. I started way back in the day. I remember the OG version of SR. I also remember the OG version of SR. It's weird seeing pictures of it now. You see the old Summoner's Rift and it's just like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, it used to look like that. If I just say shrooms were planted, chat will know. Yeah. Yeah, chat doesn't like League and they're bullies about it. That's because League is trash, Kisu. I don't think it's trash. I don't think League is a bad game by any measure. I just think it has a fucking awful community. But like for a MOBA, I mean, it's probably the best MOBA. Yeah, well, so is CSGO. I don't think Matthews is going to care about CSGO, Kisu. I don't think that's going to get back at him. Only League stuff I've touched is music videos. Though did play other MOBAs, but not any of them nowadays. I don't play any MOBAs nowadays myself. I played a lot of HOTS. I played a lot of League. I downloaded Dota 2, but like, that was, eh. Smite looks good, but I don't know. I don't want to spend much time on that. So is Valorant. You're not going... I don't think you're going to get them with any of these Kisu. I think if you want to get back at League, you have to say, like... Wait, if I tell Kisu what to say, then I'm going to get in trouble from math. Oh... I don't know what Matthews plays. He plays Lance in Monster Hunter. Insult the Lance. I only play good games. So did play other MOBAs, but not any of them nowadays. Going to bed, see it. Bye, Strog. Sleep well. And if chat didn't know what I meant by shrooms, I played the devil itself, aka Teemo. I don't know what Matthews plays, only good games. Did you see the fighting game, the League fighting game name? Yeah, we were making fun of it a little bit ago. And people have been, ew, Lance is so slow. Just play Hammer if you're gonna be a slow ass. There's a meme that we really liked about the League of Legends fighting game Arch, where it's somebody went and dug up a thread about like trans people, a transgender thread, and it was like, hey, I want to be supportive, I'm not against transgenderism at all, but my friend just came out to me and I was super supportive and encouraging, and then they told me what they're changing their name to, and it's so awful, I just can't, like, why this name, it's so bad. And people have been replacing that, but instead of like transgenderism, it's like League of Legends fighting game. JK, I like Lance and don't like Hammer. You don't have to insult Lance. It does the work for you. Oh no. Ugh, people who insult Lance are just jealous. Excuse me. They can't be anywhere near as aggressive or keep up with a fleeing monster like Lance can. Just bring Pipes if you're gonna be slow, gosh. Pipes isn't even slow. Hunting Horn has that speed buff to just make them fucking zoom. They're slower. I played Hunting Horn in Monster Hunter 4. And I had a lot of fun with it there, because you give yourself the speed boost and you just fucking zoom around. But then in Monster Hunter World, they like toned that down. I was like, man, I hate this now. Oh, I saw that meme? Yeah. Matthews, Yulin hates the weapon I made in Mon Hun. Oh yeah, Charge Blade. Yeah. I think Charge Blade is really fucking cool. I just hate how good it is at everything. Like, as a weapon itself, I think it's really fucking cool. And I've tried to main it at some points. It's just... I hate how good it is at everything. It doesn't feel balanced. At least you'll be helpful then. You like hammers? Not particularly. I think axes are really cool. I don't find myself typically liking hammers. I could see a hammer that I'm like, whoa, this hammer is actually cool. But most of the time, no. Did you see the Death Note one, Yulin? If I did, I don't remember it. We have a new hammer class. Is this still BDO? How many classes are even in BDO? BDO classes. Black Desert Wiki. That actually gonna go? Nope. There we go. Yep. And she has 0 falling damage. 30? There's 30 classes? Jesus. And then I'm always surprised you don't play Ice mod for Monster Hunter World, but then I remember that all the ways you play your weapons got toned down in Ice. Yeah. So with the Ice mod in particular, I've just always avoided modding if I can. Matthews, I'm really dumb. Setting up mods is genuinely, like, painful for me usually. Dealing with mod managers just makes me feel so dumb. And so, like, I used to run a damage meter for Monster Hunter World. And then I just... it's such a fucking pain and hassle that I just haven't set it up again. Alright, so there's the warrior. Wait. Okay, so here's all the classes. Warrior, Ranger, Sorceress, Berserker, Tamer, Musa, Meiwa, Valkyrie, Kunoichi, Ninja, Wizard, Witch, Striker, Mystic, Lamb, Archer, Dark Knight, Shy, Guardian, Assassin, Nova, Sage, Corsair, Draconia, Wusa? There's a class named Wusa. Megu, and Scholar. Some of these classes are just like male and female versions, right? Like Kunoichi and Ninja. That's gotta be the same class, right? It was a thing where someone asked how the Death Note would work with dead names. Like, would the Death Note be pro-trans? Oh! They had to up the slots to 33. We already know you, dumb. Elon is very smart with some things, but any tech stuff and his boomer comes out. Yeah. Yes. Are you reading fucking Warframe names? Takeru. Hi. No, I'm reading the BDO classes. Okay, so Kayla said Guardian. Where was that in the list? Guardian, and then the thing, what was the thing they suggested first? Draconia. Takaru, classes of BDO. Euland. Takaru is the mega cute. Guardian is a beast. No, I know, but it sounds like Warframes. Matthews! We're not even walking anymore! Oh my god. Thank you, Matthews. Thank you for the 12 months of subscription for Takeru. Oh my god. Is that 12 incline for next time? No. I have a very hard rule against, like, rolling over stuff. However, Matthews has had, like, supported so much that if he was like, oh, I actually want you to, that I would. Wait, 12? Yes, Takeru. That was 12 months of incline. Can you make an exception? It's Matthew's call. None of you have any say in this, but if Matthews is like, incline tomorrow, I'll be like, okay, Master. Wow, you called land lamb. Oh, I thought it was an M. Wah, thank you. Wait, 12. You make an exception? Yeah, Takaru math does 12 months. Holy moly. Matthews? He's thinking on it. Nah, the rules are the rules. I make an exception for people. Whoa! Alright, so I'm looking at the Guardian right now. They are literally wearing like a bear fur. And there's nothing under that. They don't have any shirt. That's fantastic. If their armor's like that, we might be playing fucking Guardian. Awakening? Their Awakening art looks way less cool. But, you know, that's just, you know, the armor they've shown. Succession. You can kill Yulin for sure. Yulin casually saying Meowster. It's Meowster. It's Master, but with like a meow. Well, it's supposed to be like a nya, but an M, but... Oh yeah, she is not known for clothes. I do like that. And then Draconia was the thing you said the first time, but I was like, this has modes? I immediately lose interest. I think I saw Foss playing this a bit. Archer is the femboy? Barely. He's like cute, but he's not small. What is Shy? Oh, Shy's got a big boomerang. That's cool. She's adorable. Now I only force Yulin to suffer when I can watch. You guys gotta handle it when I'm at work. This has modes, plays Switch Axe. Yeah, but Matthews, do you know how I play Switch Axe? I stay in Axe mode and spam Invincible Gambit. I don't actually like switching with the Switch Axe. I just like the axe. And it's why I don't really play much Switch Axe anymore. It's my favorite just because the axe part. I don't really like the sword mode. And people call me a meta slut. Even without outfits, she is showing skin. Archer uses a crossbow, so more of a twink. I mean, they're still... I don't know. I wouldn't call that a femboy. Maybe a twink. They're not really wearing, like, feminine clothes or anything. I would definitely say they have twink energy. I would not call this a femboy, though. Archer is one of the classes that has access to both main and awaken by default. Archer has a great bow. He doesn't play Switch Axe, he just plays Axe. I don't even play Switch Axe much anymore. Typically, I'm playing Kinsect. And if I feel like I'm being heavy to the team, then I will switch to Quick Draw Greatsword, though I don't like it. Alright, so Ranger's the original bow girl. And then their awakening is... Wait, their awakening is just a fucking sword? Combat style melee? I don't understand the awakening stuff. It's just like, hey, this class you picked, you want to play something completely fucking different? And it's like, no, that's why I picked this class. That's so crazy to me. Yeah, she is Ranger as a hybrid. You only play Axe on Switch Axe? Disgusting. So, when I don't play Switch Axe much in Monster Hunter... Oh, well, actually, I kind of do. But there's other things I like more. On Rise, I set myself up to be, like, just crazy raw damage, crazy health regen, and a lot of wire bug efficiency and regen. And so what this does is I spam a move called Invincible Gambit that gives me super armor and makes me greatly reduce damage taken. And so, like, a monster charges me, I use Invincible Gambit, which is you charge forward and do 3 attacks. As a Swax main in Rise, I'm offended. You just don't know how to play Switch Axe, Arch. If you don't understand Invincible Gambit playstyle, that just means you don't know how it plays. So this is you being bad. I'm done explaining Invincible Gambit. Yeah, she's a Ranger as a hybrid, but it's why Succession exists. Yeah. I think Foss has told me about Succession. It's still just crazy to me. Because Succession was added after Awakening, right? You'd have your class. Did they always have Awakening in the game? Was it like you had your class and then Awakening? Or was it like 5 years in they added Awakening and then a year or two after that they added Successions? I believe Arch is better player than Yulin, even though I haven't seen them play. Yeah, sure. I can just tell they know less about Switch Axe, though. Which is fine. Arch is young. He probably didn't start as early as I did with Monster Hunter. All I'm hearing is there's only one way to play Switch Axe. I'm like, no. That's so wrong. Yes, years later with Succession. Awaken is added a bit after the class is put in. Okay. I have the Berserker page up now. Not that I'm ever going to play Berserker. They get an axe and ornamental knot. The fuck is an ornamental knot? Awakening weapon, Iron Buster? Is this like a big O punch gauntlet thing? What is Tamer? You don't know anything about Switch Axe though, Elon? You only know Axe? I do. I just don't like playing Switch Axe with switching. Literally, just because I play Axe mode focus doesn't mean I don't know the other. That's like saying you don't know how any champion in League works because you played Teemo. Huh? Tamer? Oh, they've got like a cool demon. Succession. Short sword trinket. Do they still summon beasts in their succession? Oh, it looks like they're riding. No, that's the succession. What's the awakening? Celestial bow staff. Okay, when you awaken a class, do you still get the skills from the base class, or do you just lose all those? Like, do you go from being a tamer with a pet class to, like, you don't have the pet class at all? I play Weeb Blades in Rise. Wirebug Puke. That's just weird. The Reversive Ranger is Berserker. His main is Twin Axes, but Awakened is a fucking arm cannon. Oh, it's an arm cannon. Oh. Agreed, that's wrong. I played air only with Insect Glaive in Worlds. You can play that way. It's not good. It does low damage, but you can play that way. They made it so much better in Rise, Kisu. I don't know if you played Rise at all, but literally it was like, hey, everybody wants to play aerial style in World. And we didn't make this to be played aerial, but that's how everybody wants to do it. So in Rise, you can play aerial. In Rise, oh my god. I've heard people be like, I don't like what they did to Kinsect in Rise. I'm like, you're fucking insane. They made it so much better in Rise. It is so much like branching variability in builds now. Berserk is deadly. He's a killer in PvP. The Iron Buster is a cannon. I thought it was like a big O punch where like you punch and then the actual weight of it comes out. I mean, if someone mains Teemo, they should feel hate themselves and learn a better champion. Awaken is a ride. Suck is not. Someone mains Teemo. Oh, I already read that. Yes, you do. You keep both. Okay, okay. Math, I did one better. Stopped League itself. It's a whole thing. Some keep the summon, others don't. Oh my god, I don't understand the awakening classes. Ice makes it way better. But it's significantly more fun. Yeah, Insect Glaive in Rise felt wrong. That's weird to me though, Kisu. Because in Rise, they made it so that like you can use a Powder Kinsect, which is way better for aerial playstyle than any of the assist Kinsects. And then they make it so that anytime you do an aerial attack, so you can do the 3 aerial attacks, right? You do the 1, you do the swoosh, 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 then it knocks you up. Then you do 2, swoosh, 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 knocks you up. Then you do the 3, swoosh, 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 knocks you up. Every time you do one of those, your aerial damage is buffed by 15%. So if you did like 100 damage, you do the aerial attack, you do 100. The next time you do 115. The next time you do 130. And at this point, you have a 45% buff. And your ground attack is 45% buff. So when you do the like, it's either the dive or the buzzsaw. It hits so much harder in Rise. But it just felt bad. That's so crazy to me. Icemon balances out pretty much every playstyle for the weapons. Fuck yeah, Big O. I see the Berserker weapon. I'm like, that's just Big O. What is Musa? Oh, this is Samurai. Okay. And then their awakening is Crescent Blade. Okay, so they go from like Sword Samurai to Spear Samurai. What is Meiwa? Is this just female samurai? Still need to finish World? There's a lot of people that have been playing through it lately. I know Ice has been playing through it with somebody. I'm forgetting who. But it's significantly more fun. Yeah, Insect Glaive and Rise felt wrong. Oh no, how a Zerker kills you is brutal. They grab you, slam you down, then kill you. It's over in 3 seconds. Jesus. The Rise Glaive rant? Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know, it just felt bad. So if you're fighting a Zerker, do not let them grab you. Also, I'm a heathen and play keyboard and mouse. It's fine. I played on the Wii and Wii U first, so I will always play controller with for Monster Hunter games. I don't think keyboard and mouse is that bad, especially if you're playing a thing that has aiming, which Kinsect does. I think about switching to keyboard and mouse when I play Kinsect when I'm trying to hit a pheromone target. I prefer lawn, they can fly. Musen Meiwa's the blade uses. Nah, don't let Yulin lie to you. KBM is better. What is KBM? I'm like trying to think of what that stands for. What the? Oh, the Kara Spear. Okay. Alright. Valkyrie? I think this is Foss's class. Wusa's can fly too. Played World, didn't kill all Mons. Isn't Wusa a guy though? Oh, it's not. Keyboard and mouse. Oh, keyboard and mouse. No, don't let you lie to you. Keyboard and mouse is better. It probably is. Like, it probably is better. It's just, like, the game was made for controller. Longsword and Shield, and Awakening to Lancia. Lancia? Noichi Ninja. I already know how those are going to play. There's a Witch. Staff Dagger. And the Odd Sphere. Okay. Striker's going to be Gauntlets, right? Nope, Wusa and Malgus are the Loam ML sisters. I played Charge Blade on keyboard and mouse. I haven't played with Wusa being in the game. I do believe Hashashin was the most recent character when I could. That name is so silly to me. Can't imagine playing Monhun on keyboard, same with Dark Souls games. We have a few magic users. Done Dark Souls on keyboard too, Arch. Striker, Gauntlet, Vambrace. Their awakening is Guard Brace. Okay, so it's the same thing. Which is what makes sense to me. Mystic. Gauntlet, Vambrace. Okay, so this is like the same thing. Oh, Cestus. What the fuck is that? Nah, they're still punching. What is Lawn? Crescent Pendulum Noble Sword. Crimson Glaive? Okay. Hashashin is those of the desert. You're crazy, Gale. I have dominated every Souls game on keyboard and mouse. Arch, same with Elden Ring. Yeah, it's like an assassin, but Hashashin. It's so silly. Wins Bloodboard keyboard and mouse, though. Lana's nasty. She's one of the top 10 PvP deadly. But the most cursed one for me is probably doing Yakuza on keyboard. I really liked Awakening Lon when they fucking poured it. Hold on. Dark Knight. Main sub-weapon. Kriegsmesser Ornamental Knot. What? What is that? I still don't know what an ornamental knot is. Vediant? I think that's just a sword. Weird. Shy? Oh, this was the boomerang girl. Guardian was Axe. Assassin. This is Shamshir Haladai. And Dual Glaives. Okay. Nova. DK is my partner's main? Dark Knights are elves? When did they port it? Never. Someday they remember that Bloodborne existed. What do those fucking words mean? Maybe one day, Matthews. It's a big-ass sword, but DKs are not melee, they're magic attack? Oh. That makes me think of Mesmer from Guild Wars 2. I remember it being fucking crazy when it was like, here's the Mesmer class, and they showed the Great Sword, and they were just fucking shooting lasers with it. And everyone's like, you can do that? Oh my god! Morningstar, Koraturn. I was not expecting a shield on this class. Awakening weapon, Sting. Hmm. Sage. Kyve Talisman. Kybellus. What is a Kybellus? It's like a javelin? It's hard to tell with some of these pictures. Corsair better be a sword and a gun. Serenica Myrica. Okay. Well, in this screenshot, they've got the, like, cutlass. Petrarca? What are these words? Wusa. I've got 3 more to look for, and then I have questions. Sage is a mage. Swallowtail Fan. Stave. Soul Tome. Okay. Megu. Fox Spirit Charm. Inyo Knife. Foxtail Fans. Alright. And then Scholar, which is like the dumbest name for a class. Hammers? That is not what I was expecting from Scholar. Sledgehammer? Okay. Looking at the classes, what is the difference between the magic classes? From what I gathered, there was Sorceress. There was Wizard. Witch. And then Sage, Wusa, and Megu. Those were all magic classes, right? What is the difference between those? The brownies are cooling. You have a strong sense of discipline, Soul. I would not be able to wait for them to cool. I'd be sitting there going like, and burning my mouth. Maybe they do it for the 10-year anniversary, Copium? I mean, Miyazaki talked about it in an interview and basically said it's all on Sony. Nova the same as DK's magic based. Brownies are cooling. Oh, it's a Craigmeister. That's Lost Cause art. Sony Stinky Win Astaport game. Staff, Sage is a mage. They've been getting better, but still suck at it. Sage is a mage? Okay. The Petrica is a harpoon gun? Oh. In the picture, he was, like, about to fucking throw it. Oh, no. That Petrica was for the Corsair. I'm getting better, but still suck at it. It's a sword and a harpoon. Some are closer, some are farther. Hi, Feet Chan. BRB going to the hardware store to pick up a filter for the cleaner. Probably might not come back in time, though. Love you, though, and thanks for stream. Well, if you want to, like, nap, I'll probably be online there. I'll be on VR chat just sleeping. Although, there's nobody here with me. I don't really want to nap if there's nobody to nap with. Maybe I join somebody and nap with them. Quaddy's in a public. Fuck that. Oh, Full Metal's taking a nap. Don't you have Star Wars today? I do. But Lost One's internet is dead. Oh, shoot. I don't know if Zuvi's here. Let's move our spy target. Whoa, 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 whoa. Aiko is playing Hogwarts Legacy? Huh? That's not something I expected. Zubi. Lost. No. Net. Oh, I said list, no net. Anyway. BRB going to the hardware store. I read that. Gotta go back to the classes. How they fight and their range. Witch and wizard stand in place a lot. Bipixel. Is the difference the flavor of magic? Corsair are great for sailing. Punt the full go. Don't you have Star Wars today? Wow, so you're only going to be late for Star Wars again? I'm not going to be late. Lost One literally can't be there. Featuring. Have you heard of giant staff mages? Usually they wear robes, no hat, gets in the way. They have less magic than other mages, but have huge points to strength, and their staffs are usually the size of their body. No? Is this a BDO thing? So you need to weigh how you fight and how you prefer to engage. Well, okay, so like give me a quick rundown on all the magic classes. So like for example, in Last Epoch, you have the wizard, who is like a standard wizard. He's shooting fire, lightning, ice, and that comes in 3 flavors. The sorcerer, which is more fire, lightning, ice. The spellblade, which is in melee, creating a magic shield around themselves, but all of their attacks are very melee magic focused. And then you have the rune knight, which is they use spells to a lesser degree than the sorcerer, but they give them runes to then combine into extra spells, which gives them a much bigger combination of spells to do. Right? That's 3 different layers of Rune Master. Okay. That's 3 different layers of wizard. Then there's the acolyte, which is like death, magic, decay, and that goes into necromancer, which is all about like summoning minions. That goes into lich, which is all about, you know, embodying the essence of death and becoming a lich and being very more melee than the other casters for sure. And then there is warlock, which is all about inflicting curses and like suffering upon others. That's like 6 flavors of caster in Last Epoch. I kind of want something like that. That's like, I don't really care about like how they're engaging. Like when you say you need to weigh how you fight and how you prefer to engage, I'm caring more about the aesthetics. I'm wanting to know, like, you know, the sorcerer shoots fire and the witch shoots more like cursed fire. Staff users are more support with high damage at cost of casting. Nova and DKs are more of up close and personal magic users. Martial. Sage is a bit of both. Okay. I'm wanting more of the aesthetics and theming of the class though. So like Tamer, that's like a summoner. They have a pet, which it looks like they're awakening, they ride it. I'm imagining the sorceress. The sisters are both up close and afar. I don't know what the sisters are. Like what does the sorceress do in combat, right? Like what are they looking to fight with? Oh, they use dark magic? Oh, their awakening armor looks great. They got all the booba going. She is a mid-fighter with talismans. Oh, Kayla. I love you, Kayla. But the Sork changes to a scythe. You and all classes have an awakening, aka 2 classes in 1. Someone like Ninja first class focuses on more single damage and range. Single attack is different in BDO, aka more cones, not AoE. And its awakening has less range but more AoE. I'm getting EP. But that's not what I'm like asking about right now, Feet Chan. What I want to know is like what is the difference between a witch and a sorceress? And not in the regards of like one plays 20 feet away and one plays 40 feet away. I'm wanting to know, like, does this one shoot fireballs and this one shoot purple fireballs? Does this one shoot fireballs and this one like apply damage over times and uses like a rune system on the ground? I'm asking more about the aesthetics, and nobody's telling me anything about that. And I feel like I've asked like 3 or 4 times at this point, and just people aren't answering me or giving me stuff I am not asking for. Witches use AoE in all the elements. Okay, so what is all the elements? Is that like fire, lightning, and water? Or is there like 10 different elements in the game that they go through? Is there like 10, 6, or 3? It's also weird that like fire, lightning, ice, and air. Okay. And do sorcerers just not use those elements? Like, do they stick to one, but it's more like... Or it's more like classified as physical? Do they like focus on fire? They're more of dark magic? Okay. And then... What was the next magic class? There was a... Not the Nova. The Wusa. The Wusa and Megu are both magic classes, right? Those are the sisters? Okay. I'm looking at the Megu right now. They use like... Well, they've got the Vinio knife and the Fox Spirit Charms. Is this like a lot of talismans? They channel those tools, but in the end each use charms and fans? Okay. I'll tell you what I'm interested in right now. I am very interested in Guardian. Guardian Awakening looked pretty fucking cool to me. I am a little interested in Corsair, just because pirate theme. Shy is also looks really cool to me, because one of my favorite aesthetics in games is like throwing knives. Especially throwing knives that come back to me. I don't really like it when it's chakrams. It's less cool when it's chakrams. If it was a knife that like returns to me, that's better. If it's a chakram that comes back to me, alright, fine. I don't think I would like Tamer. As much as I like summoning classes, I don't think I would like Tamer. I could see myself playing a long-range caster and having fun with it. So Wusa or Megu, I think both of those were like melee to mid-range. And what was Megu? Ranged melee? What was Witch? Ranged magic. I imagine the wizard is the same, and that they're ranged magic. Sorceress was melee ranged. I could see myself, like, playstyle-wise, just enjoying, like, fucking being a turret at ranged and having fun like that. But, like, for the walking videos, I feel like something tanky would be better. The whole point of playing BDO is to level up something for the walking videos. And there's no stealth classes. And there's no just, like, instant dropping threat with a vanish. So, if there was, it would 100% be Ninja or Kunoichi. But, I feel like just something tanky that could take more hits will be better. Meg uses fans in Awakening. Wusa uses Tome in Awakening. It's the reverse in main. The summon is unkillable. Okay. It's a summoner aesthetic I don't really like. Tamer has a lot of art, and it's not the good kind. Don't ask how I know. Tamer is a bit sus. She is a child. Idea of underwear for her still scares me. The Tamer is a problem? The Tamer does not look like a child to me. Young, but like, I see the Shy and I'm like, that's a way younger character. Tamer is your character, so it's you think she is underage, okay, but my Tamer is not underage. Yeah, I don't see anything that specifically says, like, this character is this age. It's fiction. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, this character's 17, so it's wrong to be physically attracted to them. Like, it's a video game. They're made to be attractive. Oh no, these pixels are underage. Yeah, she is in canon around 14. Shy don't age like others. Shy will look like a child and be 50. So wait, Kayla. That's okay to you. But a canon age of 14, despite looking more like 18 to 19, is not okay? That seems weird to me. My personal take is that, like, they're fucking pixels and not real people, so if you're attracted to either of them, fucking go for it. Just don't hurt real people. You understand when you see the reasons? Sure. We'll see. I think as it stands right now, I'm probably going to make like 3 or 5 characters and see which I have the most fun with on the tutorial island Kayla was talking about. I can see myself playing Guardian. I can see myself playing the two-handed axe. That seems fun. Plus, the whole fucking, like, skimpy armor is rad. Did Zooey say anything? Where's my messages? Oh, actually, Zooey told me he might be late today, so he's not even, like, ready yet. Fuck, I need to message him on Discord, then. Shouldn't have to go back that far. Alright. Hey, I just typed in Aiko's chat. Zuby, here's my personal message for you. Because I just expected him to be there. Lost one. No internet. Anyway. Guardian is mommy sorry. So you know ahead, the outfits you use on the pages, those are paid outfits. They can be bought off the GM, premium outfits and all. If you have trouble making your character, there's public presets. People make it so that you want to use them. I typically don't have problems making characters. I feel decent in making something pretty decent. Not like, it's never that character that fucking pops. You know those people that, like, you see them, you're just like, whoa, this just looks really good. Typically, I'm not the type that's making that. But I've never been like, this is ugly. I have messed up. I need to go back. I am thinking of ending, though. No, let's get through my news. I had 2 other things. I'm gonna flashbang myself with my notepad. It's so fucking bright. I need to change that. 2 things. So no Star Wars. I don't think any Star Wars, Zuby. I think Lost One is down for the count. He just doesn't have internet today. He's on mobile right now. I'm down to do something with you today, Zuby. But we'll see. It's much better than old KA. That was bad. PA is much more nice with free stuff. Damn, sorry to hear, Lost One. I don't know why I stream locked in 360p and less. Oh. Should I stream BDO in Discord? You could. I might try to get other stuff done today. I hope it gets better. I wasn't planning to get a walking video out today, and if there's no Star Wars, I have time for that. 3 stories. You know what? I could just save them tomorrow. Yeah, I'll just save them for tomorrow. You can get a feel for things in some combat. I actually wouldn't get a feel at all, Kayla. I'm very hands-on. I need to be touching the stuff myself. Just watching somebody else play it, it's like I'm not gonna learn anything, and especially not with how they play. There's some things I can get a good feel of, you know, when I play it myself. But like my enjoyment of a class has never been one of them. Yeah. I'll do that in stream. I got 7 years under my belt. Yes, we could play Lethal Company. No. No. Not Lethal Company. I need to prepare for Lethal Company. I need to like build myself up. I can't just go into it. What are you, crazy? Where's a good angle? This pillar's just like in the way. I like that tree there. I got tequila. Surprised Lethal Company? You know. You know. Where are we going? We have many good targets. Oh, we have so many good targets. What is Leafeon's doing? Just chatting? We could also go to Nami. Oh, I'm so indecisive between these two. There's a strong reason to go to both of them. A few shots of tequila and you fight a bear. Thanks for streaming. No, thank you. I can't decide. Do I just flip a coin? Go to Nami. We haven't gone there in a long time. And I feel like it's rare to catch him at this time. Flash raid. Baka. Tsunami. Did I get that right? We'll come cuddle another time. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5.2 miles. Matthew said we didn't need incline tomorrow. So, get heck chat. You can make it happen yourself if you want. God, I'm such a sellout. No Star Wars today, it sounds. If Lost One's internet comes back and he messages me and Zuby and I are available, we might pop in and start, you know, just to get some time in, but probably not. That being said, go check out this cutie. They're, oh my god, they're chaotic. I love you. Bye.
Oh, Yulin, thank